Okay, guys. Hello, guys. Let's go. Welcome to your one and only Doff review show. Now, my top Doffers, we have quite an exciting show for y'all tonight. First of all, let's do some props because that's how it is. We had the intro. Yo, hello, Ash and Jules Lifestyles. Yeah, let's go. CI, I see you, Why we have Carl Bellinger music. What's up, guys? Say hello. Lynn Raja musician, hello, how are you doing? I mean, I could just say the names, but I feel like saying the whole title is a bit more fitting because that's how you like to be addressed. Rodney Thomas, yes, hello, dope, low rock entertainment in the building. Welcome, Rodney Thomas from Low Rock Entertainment. Now that's an interesting angle of music, and I can't wait to explore that more. I mean, we all know that as musicians, we do ourselves and a brand as well. Let us know either way, brands, names. Let's show we're here to support each other, growing any way that we possibly can. Waiting to hear a review of the song I Saw a Broken Man. All right, Johnny Kid, hello to you too. TRM Attain, yes, brother. Flash B, hey, brother, how you doing? Lynn, yes, and Viking Sword, good name. Okay, so without further ado, what I want to do is I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. Still, I see Jake. So, how's it going? All good, brother. How are you? Okay, I see you got a song there called Jzel Hoax and what's up, bro? Right now, that's a lot, guys. Keep them coming. TRM, what's up? Nothing much. We just here. We just listen to some more beautiful music and enjoying another blessed, brilliant day to be alive to enjoy this day with and this music with Morning from California by Tyler Newell. Hello, Tyler, and good morning. It's evening over here in the UK. LWEDS leads. Yes, don't stress. No contest. We the best. Anyway, we're here. So West Coast Canada. Okay. Very good. And Low Rock's from Houston. Okay, so I understand. Low Rock, now I have expectations now, should I say, of what I'm expecting to hear. Maybe a little bit of would it be ignorant to say like upbeat country or cowboy music? Is that a thing I can't say? Are we not allowed to say that anymore? But anyway, classic, how do you call it? Country. That's the word. That's the genre. Excuse me for my little friendly slur. Now, okay, we I just want to shout out a very top duffer, very top duffer as a matter of fact, because if you'll notice, we had a new intro this particular time, and that was well, how do we say, one of the first things which we've had, which is fan made. Our fan actually sent us our new Doff review intro. So, that being said, what I'm going to say is, he needs to be, how do we say, appreciated. First of all, he needs to be, well, bigged up, should we say, thank you very much. Sorry, guys, but that is a preview of what's to come. I accidentally copied the wrong link there. Now, because if you've been noticing, we have quite a lot of change, if you will. Some things weren't here. If you're watching the last show, if you will recollect, and that song I did play was supposed to be a different link, and honestly, because of the new changes, we're growing so fast for you guys that some mistakes will be made along the way. And again, that sounded like an amazing song, but I am not exactly sure that is the first person that should be played on tonight's show. So excuse me, I am not doing anything but looking to prop the person who I'm told made the video, and it looks like a very good song. So it's them cool beans who made the intro. And if I've got the link right this time, I will just quickly send that to myself so I can, because do you know what? When someone does something for you, I mean that took. I mean, like I said, we have a new how do we call it? a donation subscription Patreon page, but this is just as good, if not, do I want to say better? And it's just as good, because you know what, this took a little bit more than $10 in terms of time, and you know what, time is money at the same time. So for taking out the time of his day or days, because this took quite a while. I'm told everything was made from scratch by them cool beans. I'm saying that again, and we feel that one of the most appropriate things we could do was to play his song first. Now I kind of tripped out in that aspect, but it's the song that was going to get played anyway. But that's the reason why, as you heard, I rarely do that. I pull a song. Now this top, should I say, track will go to him, and no other song will be played. Now, like I said, we were just hooking up a particular thing which made us late today, which is, by the way, guys, we have a camera B now, which is, if I skip to the scene right here. Oh, I didn't even make a scene B. I did make a scene B. As a matter of fact, I have a camera right then. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Little changes like that. Oh yeah, I love my new chair. I should have plugged it in so I could like be massaged as I'm reviewing music. It's amazing. Yeah, no, little things. So thank you all for tuning in. And I am trying to find and big up this particular song that is the hold up today. And I tell you, it does deserve to be done. So that is not for the movie, but I'm just gonna look for him, because you know what? This particular artist has reached out to me and will get played today, but that is not how it's gonna go down. Okay. We have a echo. Right. Yeah, man. Yes. I forgot to compensate for that. I was told when you when you put a second camera there, there'd be a latency. What you're hearing, guys, is not an echo, it's a latency, but it's exactly the same thing. So I have taken camera 2 off, and we will. Yes, thank you, guys. I've just seen echo, reverb, echo. Big love from Chicago. Sorry, guys, for burning out your ears. We came to hear not dissonance, but resonance of music and good sounds, not echoes. But fair enough. Um, I will sort that out for next time. It will be should I say proper up and primer, proper up and priming, proper up and running. I don't really know all of those things. It will proper and prim. That's the one. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez, I was trying to get that out there. Thank you guys for letting me know. By the way, we all need correction once in a while. So I'm gonna go down as I'm trying to find cool beans, and I'm gonna give y'all some shout outs, because I believe that is it's due. So who else do we have in the building? We have TRM, we had you. Hello, what's up? Tell a new world. Flash being yes, I think I scrolled a bit down. Serena Soulfire, yeah, and I see you laughing too. I know. Listen, if I was watching, I would do exactly the same thing. So everything sounds perfect now. Thanks for letting me know. Now, so interview, hello, bonjour from Paris. Yes, we like to have you in the building. Every single one. We are not a discriminatory kind of live stream or show. We do not do that. We're all about inclusion. This is a thing, and I think if everybody did that, and we've been doing that for a long time ago, it would be an amazing thing, to be honest with you. So, right. Thank you, Winston Wolf. I really do appreciate that. So, them cool beans is who I'm looking for right now. I think the link that I was sent is not well. I don't know whether it's just because I'm kind of online right now and I can't really be going through the the normal channels that we take to actually communicate and get everything ready. But I believe that is them cool beans' profile. Please don't kill me, Mr. Editor, if this doesn't particularly pan out. Oh, looks like my PS4 has just gone out now. Now, anyway, I was still trying to have a little play of my PlayStation before I came on live. It absolutely didn't. So um, there's a lot here. If you would please, Old Man Bungalow, that is what we are looking for. Yes, that was the save. Right. And I'm sorry, but he put some work into this. And this is why I will be playing him first. Again, thank you very much for the new intro video. Now, if any of you we like to where we've been talking actually, and if any of you have got skills that you want to add, then okay. So it was exactly the song I was trying to play. So everything is getting so confusing now, but it's a good confusion. It comes with growth, and that's usually what happens. And apparently, I have been pausing exactly the song I'm supposed to be playing, and this comes because I have been talking to you on Spotify, and I can't believe you're talking to our guy on Twitter, and it would make sense because I was actually looking forward to playing this song. So apparently, this is the correct song to play, and I'm glad that's what we're gonna kick it off with because I was doing the right thing, just not sure of myself. Let's hear this.
Oh shit, I'm on the microphone again. Came back to teach you all a lesson. Get some clarity, and when I spit these bars, I hope it helps you to recall all of the facts. So listen up, son. I came to school, you fucking ass. I'm the O to be M to the B. Can you dig it? Go ahead, take your time to sit on down and bask in it. I'm clinically proven to be beneficial to your health. We'll call you one, my friend. It's okay to treat yourself. Let's roll down the motherfucking road. I'm cruising in my Buick, a machismo overload. I've got style, I've got swag, I got charisma overflow. I pull up to your girl's house, a uterus explodes for sure. Now watch me stunting on my enemies for everything that feels your bungalow surrendered. Even hitting those dabs when I hop out the cab. I'm dapping up bitches, I'm feeling so fabulous. Driving the club when your grandpa's not around. Cause I know how to bust the moves, know how to get down. I hit the floor, I blow their minds. I'm dropping panties, it serves to remind of a time. This old man was the king of this town. See, I'm royalty, son. Respect my motherfucking crown. I said, well, let me cake, but the cake is a lie. I tease him just a little bit, then I say, bitch, good night and good morning. Because I'll wake your ass up just to give you fair warning. I'm coming for you, I'm suborning. I'm scheming, you're mourning, you're grieving. I'm killing this shit and you're just stuck disbelieving. Cause your grandpa's got the job that makes the ladies wet. You hear me boning in the night and you feel such respect. See, I'm the one and only that can get this pussy popping like I popped your mother's corn last night. I'm plowing through, she's feeling right and hopping on that bungalow train. She's gone insane. The uterus isn't the only thing I've been inside today. I'm in your brain, you can't complain. I'm in control, I'm matter the strain on your mind and in kind. I think that you'll find that you really do dig it when grandpa's drive. Digital take see I got cataracts, you can't digest me. You better back off, boy, knock you off your feet. I don't take no chance, your bungalow streets. You gotta be careful, not to lose your grip. I got a fake it, titanium hips. So springing my step in your heart, it'll skip when I walk to the club with my grandpa drip. You're playing with fire, I do not aspire to layer us up with a tower transpires. And I might be old, about to expire, but I open my mouth and I speak good fire, you dig? I'm bringing the heat, I'll wake your ass up to put you to sleep. Creep up in your bed, rub on your head, I'll look inside, I'll take a peek, look out, motherfucker. When you see me in your dreams, you're addicted to that daily dose of OMB. You can't help but feel the rhythm in your soul and move your feet. You ain't got another choice but to rap along with me. Got a hateful disposition in addition to my twisted sense of humor in addition that I'm proud edition. I don't need the clap because I'm everybody's favorite grandpa rapper. Ain't no doubt call that addiction. I'm under affliction. My existence got you tripping a collision with my words and all my wisdom. That's my system. Your condition just invited. You try to keep your distance, but you can't fight it because you're just a slave in my derision. No decision, just imbibe it. I'm a big dog with a big cane, got a fat cock and a big brain. When I pop off, bitches obtain ecstasy. Now they can't abstain. I'm in Georgia O'Keefe, the way I'm drawing all this pussy to me. Thomas Kincaid, the way these motherfuckers hating got me slapping these bitches with my fist. Jackson and Pollock reinventing this game. Call me Da Vinci, it's symbolic. This discussion isn't abstract nor impressionistic. See, I'm painting cold hard facts, and that's the only way to be. I intend to offend, don't pretend it's not funny. I ascend you decent, cause I'm great and you're crummy. Oh, you wanna step up, see whose pin game wins? Okay, I'll write you a strongly worded email, then I'll hit send. Now I think I proved my point, I think I really drove it in. I think I really drove it home, I think I parked it back again. But one last thing, you should remember well, my friend, I'm the OMB, and that's the motherfucking end.
Yeah, no, it seems like that song was wanting to play itself the whole time. Like it was the song because sometimes I do say sometimes I scroll just past the list. I have to be given lists of what to play. Some of you reach out on the Instagram, on the this that, and I don't receive the majority of the submissions, but sometimes on other, like I said, Els again, whose song was on the intro. I mean, there was the instrumental, and then there was the video. So it was a collaboration. Who manages our Twitter that handles most of that, but sometimes I get you guys also reaching out on other platforms because I've got to take my fair share of the workload as far as I can. Now, before I get too ahead of myself, let's review the song because this is Doff Reviews, not Doff Rumblings. So, yes, there was a lot there. First of all, I doff my hat for two reasons. You get a double doff. First of all, for the song, and second for the intro, or first for the intro and second for the song. Either way, so that's two doffs actually. As a matter of fact, thank you very much for servicing our community, which we are growing rapidly here, and thank you for becoming an actual proactive member to the point where you've designed as an instrumental or an introduction video because the intro got me confused with intro and instrumental, but that is what it is. But it's an instrumental introduction video, an intro. I'm just gonna keep it that way, and I'll let you second guess which one it is. So aside from the intro, which is very Duff worthy, you also submitted a Duff worthy song. Now this is a high level creative apparently that we have on our hands, and it needs to be celebrated. So like I said, the Duff was how dissect this music and why just on the music alone, because I could have duffed him just for the intro and I duffed him for the music and the intro, and here's why. Um, Slow beat, fast rapping, endurance. I mean, there was a plethora of flows there. I mean, there was a point where I was just like, because I also like to rap kind of on the pressure side of things, and now I realize that it can get a bit overwhelming to the point where you can't just basically start. And just when I was about to do it, the flow switched again. So I was like, huh, ha, ha, ha. And also, that's one element. The choosing of a beat that suits who you are, and is another element. The album cover was what got me intrigued in listening to this particular song, actually, which I believe is his. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's Grandpa Go Hard, but anyway, these are different tracks. What I'm trying to say is the whole persona as well fits Old Man Bungalow. Old Man, I don't really um was is the artist. Yeah, I think I'm getting my facts straight here. And the raps were very succinctly something I can't digest my meat, but you can't keep up with his heat, something like that. So the lyrics were in tune with the persona as well. Like I said, the flow changed a good approximately every 20 minutes, but it wasn't just from a like medium level flows. It was actually fire. There was storytelling in there. There was a lot to actually digest. So you guys, you let me know what you think because I saw a couple of emojis over there. I'm gonna go back to the chat. And don't worry, I'm working my way down because he had to get first spot because he did something which was very Duff worthy. Intro was what earned him his spot, and guess what? Did he not kick off the show with the song he'd already made? Was that not a very good song? I think it was. And some of you also happen to think so as well, because I'm trying not to scroll down too far so I can still keep your submissions here. This is hard by Lucian, South Africa. Yo, welcome back to the show, brother. Um, right, Serena. Yep. Let's see what you said. Sundays yeah, and I think we word Sundays I meet tea. I'm not exactly um I'm not, but anyway, let's just, yeah, it does actually with the level of let's say character. The level of character, the level of showmanship was quite high, but I think, and this is my personal opinion, that ICP, like Insane Clown Posse, for all of y'all that maybe it's just because I don't really like clowns, like, so the whole Insane Clown Posse is like an extra, like a nightmare taken like a level too far, what I mean? Um, Also, I think they're kind of trying to copy Kiss to a level, but it works. Some people do like them, and I respect people who like ICP. I mean, music, you like what you like. That's music. We don't have to tell people what they like. We just like, you like the same as I like. Yeah, we can be friends, and I think that's how music really works. and wild, see, like flow, wild lyrics, exactly what I said. I might have missed. Yes, step one, 2 dots. He did get 2 dots. I'm sorry. Um, that is what it is. Not Winston Wolf. You know what I'm trying to say. It is what it is. Excited step first turn up, right? I see you. I mean, it's a new submission, so I see why not. You're in the chats, you're doing your bit. Um, Before we kick off the show officially, this part was part of the segment. This was slaughtered end time. So to me, it is the bits that were yes, intro, yes. I don't know if I introduced myself, Vitus Saga. Yes, again, I am here. I am happy to take your request and play them. However, there is one thing I do need to get off our collective chests. I'm doing this even if he's like, nah, you shouldn't have said that. I'm doing it now. Now, there's some of you who, fair enough, when you submit a song, when we put it out there, oh, please send us your music, and you oblige and you do that. That is done with an expectation that we will play your song. We are not going to take that and guess what? Just not play it. Unless there's too many on that show, and we will do our best to get to it. That is what we are doing. And if there's too much dope music out there and I'm going to have to spend 1,000 years listening and it takes 1,000 years to get to you, then I am sorry. That's how long it takes. I have to wait 1,000 years to listen to it as well. I am sorry. But don't then get on whatever and go, oh, I submitted your track. And if we skipped you, that's fair enough. Say, oh, I was 220 something on the list. Please play it because guess what? You are now 300 whatever down the list and you haven't played me. Fair enough. But if you come with expectation and listen, I will try and listen to the song. I love listening to music. This is why I make music. This is it. This is the steps, and I'm sure most of you relate. We listened to some song when we were very young, and then guess what happened? Someone came along and said, "You know what?" or something. You can also do that, and we, because we love listening to music, got into the creation of music, right? And it's nice when someone listens, but I don't expect something to happen. I'm kind of, there is a level, there's a half a level. You can expect it half, but in line. Not expect that you put it last time we have 400 submissions before yours and we play it and you feel like you can get on and rant about it. Please just resist that temptation because this is something I haven't discussed with anybody else. But if I get sent this message and I'm like, oh, I've seen that you're abusing one of people who are helping to make this show great. Guess what'll happen? I might accidentally skip you forever, or maybe when we get to charge and make sure you have to pay to play. Because I love this shit. I love what I'm doing. Sorry, not a word slipped out there. This is not for kids anyway, but I love doing this, but not at the emotional risk or emotional, what do you call it, detriment to me or my partners or anyone who helps makes this show. We do not insult people here. We do not. Listen, if you're willing to queue jump, queue jump. If you're not, please just wait for us. We will play your song and we will analyze it. We will tell you what rocks about it, what slaps about it, what doesn't. But please do not feel the right to get angry unless you pay for a service and don't get it. We don't live in a community. We are not communists. We ain't communists. We have a free product which we happily give because we are happy to do that. And then we have a service which, if you have to pay, you can do that. Anyway, we came here to listen. Yes, I'm sorry. I nearly turned it into the Duff ramblings, but that won't have to be said. No abuse of anybody on here. And if you feel like you can't wait, then I'm sorry. Just go. When we play your song, you'll miss it. That's all. Right. Be positive now and let's listen to some fantastic music. I have actually loaded it up. There's one time when I'm actually on point. So sorry about the rant, guys, because this does not actually apply to most of you. Most of you are amazing people. You've given us ideas. You've pitched in. You've taken your time to go, well, okay, if this isn't working, how about you do it this way? And that is constructive. We love that. Constructive is good, but arguing with someone on Twitter for something you haven't paid for, yes, we agreed. Like honestly, when you sent it, we yes, that's true. You sent it with, we gave you the impression if you send your music, we will play it. And if we have skipped you, I am sorry. I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to the people that want us to play their submissions before other people's submissions are played for free. But that's then kind of not fair on the people that are happily waiting and happily listening. Run over. This is Glow by Lynn Araja. She was the first to comment. Guess what happened on the live stream? It goes paid comments or even submission and then submissions. Paid live comments, submissions. That is the order in which she played. When we run out of live submissions, we'll then go on to Spotify. If you don't like it, come talk to me. We'll have a nice conversation. How about that? Now, anyway, that was just too much fun in there. The problem I had with radio is that they talk too much and don't play enough music, and I am being a hypocrite. Forgive me, guys.
No falls outside my window, floating down onto the ground, settling all around. I walk down the street now, passing houses, twinkling lights shining bright. It's getting colder out there, but my heart feels warm. I long to see you, my arms are open wide now. You're here, I'm so glad. Let's raise a toast now, my love. Happy Christmas, season's greetings to all, and a very happy new year to all of you.
Okay, now that was Glow by Lynn Araja on a very not that early but festive one. Yeah, it's Christmas songs which you either really love or hate, but for this particular one, I'm going to be very
Lucid Chart presents
impartial. Yeah, sorry about that. Now, I was half expecting at some point that like some heavy metal would start playing on the background and then there'd be some Nightwish bands playing, but that just may be something that I want because it's like first of all, let me start with what was good about the song. Um it was a Christmas song, like I said before, very festive, la di da, very fine. However, the one thing I didn't like about it was the little I don't know, would you call it, xylophone was a bit sharp. It wasn't but then again, that's the only thing was wrong with it. Now let's get to your vocals. Voice of an angel. Um, yeah, no, this is exactly why I was kind of like thinking, there'd be like a, but this is the thing, guys. If there's anyone out here who wants to collab with this voice, because I like the voice, right? And it's very good. I think she held notes very well. There was clarity of voice. She knows her craft. Lynn, you know your craft. Sorry, it feels like I'm talking about someone. Lynn knows her craft. Um, now, I, exactly. But the thing is, Christmas timing was perfect. You've timed it and you've got on the crest quite well. Um, and it's brilliant, actually. I wish I had that sense of timing where I knew, oh, it's getting to Easter. I have to have a, and then you get everything ready for that. That says a lot about you and your prowess. Um, I'd like you to send us something after Christmas. I'd like to hear what you know because I can't really because it's such a special edition Christmas. I can't really get to the root of who you are, which is well, I get it already. You're maybe classically trained, very good. Um, whoever's done doing your beats though needs to spend more time doing the beats because it was kind of like clipping to me. But that's I'm not sure if you're the one who's doing it. Maybe you just started, not a problem because I think your voice just kind of basically overshadowed it anyway. So anyone who's into that kind of stuff will enjoy that. Um, again, yes, please send us none after Christmas. You can send us after, not after Christmas stuff, before the Christmas, whatever. Just send us something that's so I can actually just see what happens when you have creative independence, creative freedom, and just actually get to know you as an artist because it was a Christmas song because it is Christmas. So I guess maybe I can pick one or two, possibly Christian. I don't know, high probability. Um, Clean as an artist. And thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. Put me in the spirit. There was a point where I choked up, and then I had to kind of mature it out. But yeah, yeah, we would really love to. I could, like that classical opera mixed with rock kind of thing. Like that, like Evanescence, Nightwish. That I would love to see something. And maybe you might be adverse to that, or you wouldn't like that. But I'm just saying it's an avenue you could possibly explore. Maybe you thought about it. Maybe you do have things like that. Maybe it's just never occurred to you. But yeah, nah, think about it. So guys, right. Where was I going with this? Now we're going to go up the list, and because like I think this is the whole point of this, we've decided that we're going to focus on people who are live because it's so much easier, is better, and it shows that you're also watching the show. And there's nothing wrong with popping your nothing at all wrong with giving us a song to review. You might be busy, you might have a job, whatever, and then coming back and then listening to your part of the song. Fair enough. But I think it should go. Those who put a bit more should get a bit more out. It's just like that. And that is a level in which everything is very good. But fortunately for us, we have people who are willing to go a little bit higher. So I think it's just fair. It's just fair. So Low Rock Entertainment in the building. Rodney Thomas, I'm not sure if you were letting us know if that's a song or not. I mean, shout out to you, brother. I mean, seriously, shout out to you. If you have a song you like reviewed, please, I will try and watch out for you in the latest comments because I realize you commented earlier and I'll class it as that submission because maybe you might be new and you're not fully aware. And I think a bit of leeway and a bit of humanity goes a long way. But that's just me. And this is how, because I'm in control of these particular reins, I'm gonna ride this particular bike or chariot. You know what I'm trying to say. So shout out all the new guys that are coming in. Welcome to Doff Reviews. We got some opposing things going on here. We got some more scrolling things going on there. Oh, I should have put a Christmas tree now. Like maybe next time I'll put a little Christmas. It's like it was boom right in the spirit. I wasn't even ready for that. I was not even thinking about Christmas now. Like I'm just all of a sudden like 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 oh, Christmas, So yeah. Now we are going to go to TRM by Attain. I'm just gonna randomly put it on Spotify and then hope it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just scrolling over to YouTube and yeah, no, I didn't. So Google. I was gonna do YouTube. And we're going to work down the list, like I said. So that's just not fair. Oh, it's the little hyphen in between that kind of messed it up there. But hey, here we go. This is TRM and Attain.
Yeah. Nigga, I have to attain. I don't want for to be lame. Have to pull up on my game. One way street, this shit is on go. No other way, I have to go up. Have to pull up in the studio just to attain all this trap. Just to attain all this trap. Sometimes I really think I could lift this trap, but just go out and rap. Trap ain't got no sense. Talking about money and flex. At the end of the day, what would you motivate somebody struggling on this life? If you don't keep that passionate message of life.
Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's possible, even if we say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's possible, even if we say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace.
Attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's impossible. Even this I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's impossible. Even this I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. I'm back with the fire, I'm bending you bitches. I really know I have to attain. That's why I'm busy making attempts. You niggas are stuck in my way. Aside with these niggas. I just do sip on my lily. Fuck these niggas, man, I gotta leave. I hop on the shit, I kick and I kill it. Back in the days, nigga used to treat me like I'm trash. So don't blame me when I want it bad. Make some friends if you wanna make sense. Change how you think, fix on myself. Don't worry about mine, oh mine is so mad. Man, I'm the man. If you can really change, you have to replace. You niggas like me, they don't like to erase. I just live it like that. Mad kid from the future. I just praise to the Lord. Nigga don't wanna call me a saint, cause they can see that I'm insane.
Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's possible, even if I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's possible, even if I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo.
Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's impossible. Even if I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. Nigga, I have to attain my place to the game. I'm not a champ, I don't have to retain. Fuck all these niggas, they stuck in my way. Nigga keep saying it's impossible. Even if I say I'm possible. I know this shit is attainable. I have to pull up and pick up the pace, yo. Hey.
Yeah. I think this should get a tip at the top. That is the first tip of the top. Um, Now, if you would, right, and hold up, hold up, there are rappers in the United States that might be slightly better, but might not get the tip of the top because they're generic or something. The reason why I'm doing this particular is imagine creating a whole album in or song in this case, sorry, in pick a language, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, a song that is not in your first language is what I am trying to say. Now go back to the tip of the top. Does that sound a little bit more justified now? Yeah. So right. I liked a lot of things about it. Now, I think the most thing I did like about that was I wouldn't say consistency, there's a better word than that. It, yeah, flows is a generic way to describe it, but maybe pace, maybe, I mean, where the OMB had endurance and speed, you had a consistent pace, and that's another way to win a race, by the way, guys. Um, because if you run very fast, what happens is you end up getting tired really quickly. If you run very slow, you might not make it there in time. But if you have a consistent pace, what happens is you tend to be able to go a longer distance. I don't know. This would be a nice time to just throw in a random geographical fact. Our ancestors didn't used to just sprint after animals in the what would you call the savannah? There's another name for it, big ass wide space. You basically you trot after the animal, and after a while they get tired, and you bop them over the head with the stick and take them home. In it. Random fact. Anyway, we were discussing trying to put more education for musicians, and this isn't on the spot yet, but I think it's on the way. I think I dropped a gem there. Really, thank you guys for your compliments. Let's quickly go back. Before we do that, though, I didn't really finish. I got sidetracked. Now, the beat was good. It was maybe five, six, seven, maybe at a push, but I respect it. I've got people who are in South Africa. I'm not sure if you are in South Africa, but they do sound generally, southern hemisphere of Africa speaking. And what can I say? It's good hip hop. It's got very positive lyrics. I also like that another tip at the top. That's the reason why you get the tip at the top. I just stopped again. Now, if, for example, you are listening to I don't know, something that's American produced. I do love American hip hop. Right now I'm into who am I into right now? It changes so much, but actually Savage. I've been listening to much to Savage's song like every morning. If I don't listen to it, I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna be in the right mood. And it's actually specifically Running by Savage. RB, you know the song. Um, and it's not you see what I'm trying to say? It's not gets and guns. It's more just hustler music. Every day I'm hustling music, and it's not as boppy, but it is serious and it is conscious at the same time. And I like that particular mixture because sometimes we get a bit carried away being in hip hop. It is, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just becoming an audacious thing where opulence is the standard, and this is, hey, I'm not going to complain about that. So, yeah, TRM Attain, very good song. Um, Viking Sword, you send some dire. I sent some music someday, maybe. Yeah, yeah. If you have already, let me know you're in the chats. Obviously, we're getting as far as you. I mean, some people might whatever. That's human error, and I'm human, so I am prone to error, and to human is to err. So, but I will try my possibly human best to keep this as fair as possible. Thank you guys for hanging. Thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting, reaching out to us, making the videos, and some of y'all yeah, after Christmas, if it works out, please support. If you want to support now, please do. We are sorting the Cash App thing right particular now because we have most of the things covered, but not everything. And I did get a Cash App at some point, but let me see that was on an old phone. So I will look to sorting that out as soon as possible. Thank you very much for the thought. And right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go by Jaxil J Hoax. Um, and again, I think I've learnt my lesson. Spotify does not like hyphens, so let me take that out. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to Google as a standard thing now. Just in case, man. Right. But anyway, again, thank you for all y'all watching. Even your views is much appreciated. Your comments is okay. If you got something to say, please inbox us. If you got improvements, please do. We don't really want to be getting into physical confrontations. Okay, so the cash app is ready and it is the pound sign and in lower letters Doff Reviews, so DOFFREVIEWS, so Doff Reviews as it says on the channel, but just all lowercase and a pound sign before that. So thank you, yo. As soon as it is sent, I will be notified. and we will just push you up to the top because you know what, it is one thing to like, it is another thing to like and put your hands in your pocket because oh by the way guys, what do you think of the desk? Because I thought, you know, I can't just, I mean, I even had to do it. I kind of might have went a bit overboard, but yeah, like certain things you have to do. So now we're listening to you guys in style. And there's so many better changes coming up now. I mean, there was even some talks of gaming while we are reviewing, but I've been hesitant on that because I'm not sure if I don't know. We'll think about that'll be like maybe on a Saturday or something, you know, an hour or something. We'll think about that. Duff gaming and reviews. Maybe we'll just play the music and we'll just chat. And also, by the way, I'm not in the chats today because for some reason the page on the YouTube Studio that helps me go live is usually where you reply. Now, for fear of breaking anything, I don't want to mess with any settings. So I'll just look at this and I will speak to you verbally for now, and we'll see. I mean, the first time was the first time it actually worked, which was last time. I haven't managed to do that again. It might be something to do with the information we kind of we rushed it a little bit today. But there was a lot, so much to get done between the week, and thankfully we've done most of it. Like I said, I have a second camera now, but there's an echo, so I'm not going to put that on. It's the latency actually, guys. So if I had actually turned off the mic, that's what would solve the problem. I have figured it out. So now I will go to Hoax. I believe I loaded that up somewhere, and it is a video. So, hey, thank you for spoiling us today. We're gonna go to the desktop. And where's the video at? Yeah, we here. And Jack still Hope. Well, it's not a video, but I thought it was a video, but it looks like a video. It's all right though. I'm gonna come back to this screen because I'm not getting sued for adverts or whatever. So I'm gonna stop sharing that for now. Easier more. Come back to the. No, I actually had it right. It's a little bit taxing, but you know what? I think I'll get better at this for you guys, and it'll be. I mean, I'm trying to imagine this in 2 months. So yeah, brilliant. Now we're gonna go to. Oh, right, cool. Now I have just got in Michael J. Cochran, payment zombie god. That is from you. So guess what, boss? We're gonna, guys. I will be right back. I'm gonna have to play this, and I'm gonna have to review this. Now, I just want to mention this one more time. Michael, thank you very much again. Now, what this is not going to do is make me say it's good when it's not or not when it is, because I don't even tell you that, oh, this is a good song or a bad song. I don't do that anyway. I tell you, this is what is good about it, and this is what you can improve. So again, thank you guys for all the ways you supported us. This is our very first one, so guess what? We're gonna be playing this now. And thank you very much, Michael. Now I'm going to look for this particular song. Could you just tell me in the chats right now what we're playing? And I said I was gonna have a soundboard ready, but we changed so many things that we weren't even ready for this episode as well as we are. Look, I'm on the desktop scene. So we'll be right back. This is the this is the showstopper. It is. Yep. So Zombie God, I see you. Thank you very much. What am I playing? Please let me know. So in the meantime, what should I be doing? I think we should have a little talk, guys. I think you guys mentioned that you wanted a competition. This is one of the things I need to be talking about. The competition we're thinking is we haven't fully decided whether it's going to be for both beats and songs in a category or whether we're going to have just beats and songs. So, yeah. So let us know what you think. You guys voted, and that's what we're going to do. And in the meantime, Zombie God, please let me know what you want me to play. Is it on the playlist? Is it not on the playlist? And thank you. Thank you, Flash being. Yeah, now I've seen you before. Trust me, I have somewhat of a good memory sometimes, and I've programmed myself to be good at names. I was not very good at names. So we have a few things, including the Discord. The Discord is here. We have a remix competition as well coming. Just so many things, and like because we were, yeah, beats and songs separate. You see, I am exactly on that one. Yes, I do have PayPal, Low Rock Entertainment. It is my personal one, but you can't send it. It is YOUR. That is your NEU, National Entertainers Union. That is another thing that I started, which is going to be coming. We've decided to kind of change that into the Doff name now, because that in the long term process is what we, when we do grow up to some point or grow in terms of not only just you guys as well, we have to at some point support you. And we've been thinking about well, the whole idea is to make sure that you don't have to be in a contract to get, like promotion. So it could be anything in the form of those who support us. Obviously, we put in a live draw, and if you're not close to us, maybe instead of paying for your music videos, what we'll do is, we will send you the money to create your music videos. Just little things like a pay-as-you-go record label. I mean, we've been talking. Okay, I'll repeat that. That is YOUR, which is your National Entertainers Union, NEU, your NEU at gmail.com, please. So Classical Magic Nitro on SoundCloud. Okay. So Zombie God, you're getting played now. Right. SoundCloud it is. And as I was saying, yeah, no, the plans are so many. And like I said, National Entertainers Union, which I started, is not was a thing, and I actually literally got my first business loan for it in 2012, but life kind of got in the way. But I took a lot of things from it, and what I learned, I'm going to put into this new show, and I'll still have that ambition to help artists, not in big long contracts, but a pay-as-you-go record label. So watch out for Doff your Doff or Doff Records. I think Doff Records, we are literally just doing that now. So now I'm going to play Zombie God, Classical Magic Nitro, and then afterwards I will let you know what was good about it and what can be improved and whatever else I can think about. Zombie God, Classical Magic Nitro, here we go. And thank you very much for the donation. This is why you've been played now.
Yo, I'm gonna try a little something. Show me how fast you can play a piano, and I'll spit a mediocre speed for you. And if you want it faster with the app, just let me know in the comments. Zombie God, motherfucker. I'm bringing up out of let's play up a sport. Just leave like a trick as you're nothing but bored. You're not my face, but you're faking a horse. So she eat them up like a megala shark. All my positions look good. The switches I bet to attention to get my redemption. I'm here on a mission. My lyrics are dissing and all of y'all pissing when I kind of flex. People reaping, can't keep dreaming. Man, fiending, no GD. All us teaming, leave y'all leaking. Heart starts beating for no reason. Master scheming, have y'all bleeding, feeding, semen from y'all fleeing. Nightmares over, hollow, scope your bear with smoking, hunting seas. Dragging a massive effect to the magic, the havoc is straight up a scene to see. Pussy me breaking up in the complacent, you be a wizard. I'm running on teeth. Fighting inside these riots tonight, and I'm busting them buses and I be sacking them 99 fires and them planes that burn. Fucking with me, be a lesson mine. Just if you want with this fist of fury, bitch, you don't match with us is purely. Pretty boy, fucking out, something out, hollering at suckers, the police come. Ready for running, get on your feet. Hit through the woods and hit the street. You been the place in the day with me, any time of the day, any day of the week. Sleeping on me, you be something to cash. Words keep saying, keep playing around. Bidding you up while I'm breaking you down. Say you bleed red, well, I'm turning that brown. Think you a king, switch you to ground. Bringing the blood, and I swear you gon' drown. Flapping them guns, you better not doubt that you gonna get good and keep digging around. Bringing up verses, your verses, a purpose of walking on circles, program with a purpose. The dirt is your pinnacle mammal. I best you a minuscule pinnacle. See, I do it quicker than you get the picture. The way I deliver is a miracle. I copy your thought, I'm literal. The smoke in the air, let me clear them. I come every check for y'all, never adding y'all, shaking me, edit so criminal. The clinical misery's typical. Mathematically, it's unequivocal. But all of these visual, pivotal syllables, helping to make me formidable. Like digital package of dickens. Keys to your hip hopping with Dickens. I'm grabbing TikTok and YouTube and you watching like my wrist is clocking and ticking. This season I had to flow switches. I fall a bucket like no mentions. But let me stop tripping, I'm getting, I'm hitting, I'm about to start ripping them bridges. See the piano beat, bruh? That's a fucking bridge. That's a bar. Get that. Zombie God, motherfucker.
Yeah. Right. Now, um, now please don't crucify me, you guys. Right? Don't crucify me. Actually, let me do that properly. That was a Doff, but that was like I like thinking of other people Doff. Now, you heard what I said. You heard what I heard, right? Now I'm going to start with a negative. I'm gonna get that out of the way. See, actually, you resonated with me, which is probably a reason why I resonate with you, right? When you said something about burning the bridges, which funny enough, I literally went to the studio yesterday and I made a song. It's not finished yet, called Burning Bridges. Um, and when I'm flowing fast, I'm going to try and find a particular bar, right? Because I was trying to practice it today and I couldn't quite get it in because, and I've decided that I'm going to have to go to the gym to get my aerobic exercise. What does that call your breathing? My breathing under control because before I can maybe even finish this track, I don't know. Maybe like if I go a couple of times, it'll be all right. But the that's the only bad thing. It's just there's a bit where there's a slurring going on at high speeds, but even when you like open your eyes and you drive a car really fast, things blur. That's just how it happens. Um, and this is our wall as people who like to spit fast. I like it to be overwhelming. It's just these days that I figured, and like I said, literally, I'm like, there's not too many songs before I was like, I figured out that now the brain can switch off when and I realized that actually to some point I realized that you can't just have it overwhelming all the time, otherwise it's just a bland overwhelming, you know what I mean? But so I started also switching my flows, which you also do well enough. I like the conceptual idea now that the negative is over of the classic and the modern. It is a thing I also do often. Also I like the Charizard. Um, look, listen, Pokemon was a long time ago. I know there's Charmander and then there's Charizard. So I think Charmander is a little one and Charizard is a big one. So you're a big Pokemon fan, obviously. That means you probably grew up and you did anime. Now, so we relate on a couple of things. We do hip hop, that is fine. So the only thing really that song was lacking was a bit of clarity. So what I suggest, right, is in the beginning, right, as that's happening, you do that a few times. And the exercise I do is I like at this point I was saying I was trying to get it round and I can't really I'm trying to multitask at the moment, excuse me. But like I'm saying, there's things that you can do, like say it slow and then gradually repeat it as you go, right? So that is one thing that you can do, but except from that, you do get a Doff. Thank you for supporting the show. You did not pay for the review, you paid for us to review it now, right? So that's everything done there, and now we're going to move on to, and thank you very much, guys, all of you for supporting the show. Now we have a bit of a thing here. I also have too many tabs open. I am getting sorry, but right, guys, what did you guys think of that? Nitro God doing his thing. I think we all did like it. Um, Right. Now let's just we got the Discord server there. Oh, thank you for stepping in. Right, we're figuring it out. I was playing with a little soundboard app, and I quickly realized not to do that while I'm like experimenting on things while I'm live at the moment. I ain't at that level yet. So I had right. We're gonna go back to the list, but I had a particular person who was inquiring about the PayPal, and I am a bit concerned, which is why I'm a bit like I don't know what to say because you're saying it's done, maybe it is, but I'm checking my balance right now, and you might have sent it somewhere else. So please double check the spelling. It is YO, and please don't let the U be a W to you. Okay, please don't let that be that thing. Your YOURNEU, not W. I beg you. Sometimes that does happen. Your National Entertainers Union. Your new, but it's all one word at gmail.com. So that is my PayPal. And as soon as it's received, just so you know, it looks something like this. And like I said, you can't really. Well, if I put my finger there, it should, yeah, focus a bit. But it's not really doing it. It's not having it. It's not having it. But it looks something like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's me. And also, it's my professional email anyway. I'm not really. That's me. Get that over and done with. Let's get on with this show because we're wasting a bit of time. I'm not really liking, if I'm going to be sincere with you, the amount of times you've played. I've run it today. I haven't played the songs. I need to step up the game because we figured out how many minutes we have and how many songs. I don't remember the exact figures. Excuse me. But after the Christmas Curly one, I still have to go a little bit because y'all were submitting before. And honestly speaking, if I don't review, mm, I'm not really listening to new music first of all. Um, yeah, thank you guys for all your compliments. I'm trying to get down, but I'm trying to because there's only one chat right now. Oh God, it's on top chats as well. Oh really? Go back to live chat, please. Right. Oh, this is shout out some Indian rappers. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. I can feel it. Right. You know what? Let me take the box out because I have a feeling it's gone up to a certain amount. It really has, hasn't it? This guys do not crucify me, but I am literally looking at the live chat right now, and there's only two options between live chat and top chat. And um yeah, there we go. That's the PayPal there. Um Now I'm trying to find it in order, and I'm now wondering which is the best one because live chat only goes up to so much, which I did miss. I had to be prompted, and they both only go up to zombie gods question, which was what's your cash app link, which was what we just had to do. So guys, I don't even know. I am so sorry. Right. I'm going to go on Spotify playlist and I'm going to play something there because we also admitted to ourselves that if we do not play, also, if you submit to us during the week and we don't play any of those, we're also kind of, it's not, the thing. So as often what happens is if I reach a particular place and I'm not sure what I'm doing, where I am, I'll resort steadily back to the how do you call it, the Spotify playlist. And that's not just what it's for. It's for a lot of things. But for now, I'm going to have to try and figure out who sent what when. And I am very tempted to pick up my mobile phone and go through the live chats right now. But I happen to know from experience that's probably going to be very, very hard. Um, yeah. The can't see the submissions on the live all the way up to a certain point. And then when I changed it to live chat, for some reason, it is basically just reset it from that particular place. That is what has happened. And I apologize profusely for that. So it looks like I have to have it on live chat from the beginning, which is something that can be easily missed. Although, if I'm going to be honest, I have a list for that. I have a preparation list. I have a list of everything that I have on Spotify, YouTube, should we say OBS, the filter if you've got the new picture for whatever it is, and also any scenes that will need to be added. And I have a tick list. This needs to be added to the tick list, and I'm not really sure. But here's what it is. Hi, Phil Hayes, Dr. Phil Gooden is in the house. Welcome, brother. What's up, Step One again? Yes, I do music videos, and if you have visuals for a loan record, let us know. Please, the format is if you can help me out, right? And you don't necessarily have to do this, but I recommend this because I can just copy it and paste it, and then we have no problems. Would be send the name, artist name, track name, and then platform that it's on. And guess what? This actually did happen on the Spotify playlist. Let me just undo that because I know the Zombie God. That's the name. Zombie God just did that. He said, and because maybe obviously he knew it was and not exactly a platform we always use. He included it. But what happens if you can't include it is just that it works so much better. And so the reason why is now I'm just gonna have to go there and then figure out what we're gonna do. So bear with me. I now also have to find my place because I have been skipping. But this is not a problem as long as I get a song playing in the next minute. I am very happy with my because guess what? I have been shown love tonight, and I shall do the same to you. What we'll do is we'll create the best thing we can possibly do. The atmosphere. Thanks for talking. Thanks for coming in. But in the meantime, please, if you've resubmitted, resubmit again. Tonight, what I'll do is if I've seen your name and I recognize your submission, we will not close the show until we play it. That's the way I will remedy the situation. That's what we'll do. So if you send it earlier, I'm sorry to have to ask you to send it again. But when I changed mode from live to top chat, guess what it did? Top chat, excuse me. It just basically locked off the first ones and I can't scroll them anymore. And what I was doing was scrolling up and down to just keep playing, watch your comments and then scroll all the way back again. But this is all working. We're thinking. I'm personally thinking because I'll have a dual PC set up very very soon. Exciting times for Doff. I know, and these things should be less of a problem. So I'm looking to the last ones that we saw, and I'll go with "Wave of My Soul" by Neil Hatton from the Doff Reviews playlist. Hold up. Before I do that, I've just checked the PayPal, and it seems we have a submission, and that's for the Q jump, not for the review, for the Q jump. I'll make this abundantly clear as many times as we need to. Just that we do this for the Q jump. There's a lot of people, and that's Low Rock Enterprise, and that is you. So please pop in the song, pop it in right now. We will play you. And Low Rock Enterprise, thank you very much. And I just wanted to say this thing. I said this to myself, right? This is not a rant. This is an encouragement. We as emerging artists, we have to spend money, and sometimes we don't have that money, and we can only purchase certain things at certain times. The first time I purchased a Facebook advert. Actually, it was there was some guys going around called Your Mama Jokes or something, and they do a funny cartoon. And that was the first time I think I purchased like a compound advert for them. I don't know why. I don't even know how I was able to do that now that I think about it. Like just like promote something that belongs to someone else. And I did do that. But the point I'm trying to make, right, is that I did that just as an experiment. I didn't want to promote my own song. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Maturity. But the point is at some point you are going to have to spend on promotion. The only question is how much and whether you spend 2 hours or £5 and get the results that we need is up to you. But I had a particular I'm starting to see an emerging pattern that is dope artists who really are putting in the amount. So guess what? Low Rock Enterprise. I'm in the live chat now. I just want to hear what I did. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you said you did put it on, and I did see you putting something on before, and I was trying to clarify before. But yeah, Low Rock Enterprise, thank you very much for purchasing and for supporting. I want to know what track it is I should be playing. Now, also, I know some of you guys will be worried because it hasn't got time for you to start spending on your promotion yet. We figured out that give or take, excluding talking, this should be all right. You work it with me, guys. That there's 60 minutes, right? In 2 hours. And today I think I'm going to extend it a little bit because things have been so up in the air, so don't worry about the time. But yeah, if it's a 2 hour, we got 60 minutes. Now let's say 5 minutes of that is intro and presenting and certain things. That's 115 minutes. Now if we say talking in between will take us to maybe 95 minutes. So if you divide let's just say 95, and then 3.5, I don't know, 3.5 minutes times 90 would be about, I forgot what it was. Somebody have a calculator there. And you know what? I will do it. So play this one, brother. Oh yeah, Low Rock Entertainment. It doesn't, I don't know, YouTube, the chat blocks links, yeah, hyperlinks or links or whatever sent. So just type it for me, please. Platform name and also song name and artist name and platform. What didn't I say? Sorry, because TMG, Kahuna, welcome, and obviously, like I said. So anyway, I was on a thing. So we figured out that from there, what we have to do is make sure that we put slots to make sure. So we will never have too much time for you know, people who, there'll be a limit, maybe 55% if it goes that, and we have to actually spend it. So there might even come a time where we can't even accept too many dollars because we have a certain amount that we have to literally give, like 20% to people who give in the Spotify, 20, maybe 35% to people who give in chat. And right now it won't be that much. And TMG Kahuna, let me just quickly check on the we agreed on a new pricing on the Patreon. If you check our Patreon page, it will tell you, but I will do that quickly for you because I am in customer service now, and it's the same service I give when I'm at work, so I feel it's only right that I give it to you guys. So in our Patreon, but I'm usually not on camera as well. So Low Rock Entertainment, I'm still waiting for you. Yes, YouTube YBC Lil Homie the Trapper. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. So thank you for supporting. And this again is not for me to sweet talk you. This is for me to just play you now. The review that comes will be just the usual review. What you're paying for is to make sure that you get played now. And since you seem to be investing either in your homies or yourself, the pressure's on to make sure that I tell you what the audience will like and what the audience won't like. So guys, you can help me here as I play this song and say, you know what, here's what it is. You're supporting yourself, you're supporting us. That's YBC Lil Homie the Trapper, i.e. me and you.
Come right up here on the corner store, man. I'm gonna be right there. Yeah.
Watch a wave, I hear these niggas out here like to ride a nigga wave. Tell my niggas hold their head up, it's gonna be some better days. In the practice, that bitch custom made. They gon' keep niggas don't like it, then tell them niggas turn the page. So throw them in this bitch, they know a nigga known to call them. In the kitchen, they know I'm still a real hesitation.
What that is? On it. What that is, huh? Okay.
Bitch, I swear on sight is going down. The homie the trapper, you know that homie talking trap shit. Fuck what they talking about.
Yeah, I just realized there is a video and I'm tripping for not playing the video. Yeah, now let's go to the desktop scene and we're gonna pull that back, reload, because I think we haven't had a video yet, and I think it's only fair that I do it again. And you know what, since he has Q jumped, I think it doesn't really matter that we play it again, because I was in my head, if we got time, we will try and play it at least once, because it's right, So I hope you can see my desktop. No, we are on. That should be the desktop scene, realistically speaking. But yeah, I can see it. We decided that we're gonna do it this way, so here we are. And let's just try and make it a little bit bigger for us. Yeah, aspect ratios and things. Right now, I think that's about yeah, that's as big as I can get there. Now let's just go in again.
Yeah, H-Town Rocco. You already know what I'ma say.
Come right up here on the corner store, man. I'm gonna be right there. Yeah.
Watch a wave, I hear these niggas out here like the ride a nigga way. Tell my niggas hold their head up, it's gonna be some better days. In the practice, that they gon' keep niggas don't like it, then tell them niggas turn the page. Know so I'm in this bitch, they know a nigga known to call them. In the kitchen, they know I'm still a real hesitation.
What that is? On it. What that is, homie? Pokey. What that is?
Recline, bitch, I swear on sight is going down. The homie, the trapper, you know that homie talking trap shit. Fuck what they talking about. Step in the club and I'm looking like something in double shot cup when I'm up at the bar. Only feel good when I'm up in the section. Them niggas I'm with, do you know who they are? Homie the trapper, I'm stuck in addiction. I finally made it, I'm out of the kitchen. All in my face, I'm not digging these bitches. Give me my distance, my nigga got options. Protect who I am, they can't make me no topic. But damn, I feel good, I can't fuck with Lil Dottie. And up in the club, then you know that I'm ratchet. And up in the club, I'ma keep me a ratchet. I'm trying to groove, so leave me alone. Pay no attention to bitches, just me. Chop up a brick, let her snort out a key. Your dirty little bitch got her down on her knee. I'm not gon' judge, you fucking with me. It's you and me, baby, and that's all I see. Let's take a trip, put your feet in the water. You sexy little bitch, the homie gon' spoil you. Homie the trapper, you know why I'm living. Fuck peace, fuck justice, you know that I'm killing. It's hot in this bitch, or you think that I'm tripping. It's hot in this bitch, tell them take off the ceiling. Me and you, I'm feeling your body, I'm telling you, girl, you know that I want it. You got me up in the morning, I'm here thinking about you lately. Should've went with my move, but I guess I was too gangsta. Thinking that you was a little devil, but you an angel. In my feelings, I'm up and I'm thinking, can't believe that I missed out up on this little bitch. Damn, I'm tripping, I'm playing protection. I'm sorry, baby, not taking no risk. Sitting there tripping, you got me thinking I know I can hit, but then I can miss. Fuck it, it's me and you fucking with homie, you know we gon' take us some trip. Me and you, I'm feeling your body, I'm telling you, girl, you know that I want it. You got me up in the morning, I'm here thinking about you lately. Should've went with my move, but I guess I was too gangsta. Thinking that you was a little devil, but you an angel.
Okay. Now that was YBC, Lil Homie the Trapper, Me and You. Now let me change the screen just a little bit. We're back here. Right. That was very good in a lot of ways. But obviously, even if you were Michael Jackson, people are gonna point out your nose. So here's how it goes. Okay. Step one has come in and said, yeah, the voice is compelling, man. Kevin Gates is a viable comp in terms of style too. Um, do you know what? I feel like there might be a conversation here that I wasn't aware of, or like, because like I see YBC and Kevin Gates might have been on the video. I don't. This, let me know what is going on and what this conversation about. I want in. I want in. But back to the review. I'm gonna get, because there's only two things that I didn't really like about it or could have been improved. You know what I mean? TBIs. Uh, yeah. Well, okay. One, because it's such a complicated. It's not just a song. It's a video and a song. There's more to go wrong. Now there was a bit which I would suggest, because there was the sound from the petrol station, not a problem. Then there was the music, not a problem. It's a good song. And I'll tell you what was very good about it and the one thing I didn't quite like about it, as a matter of fact. Um, and then the video song, the sound was playing while the song in the background was playing, and it felt like even the video was put higher, and I think this will come with experience you in your production team because I can get you're getting things together. I can see that already. You know what I mean? You're not quite there yet, but you will be there very shortly. I mean, you are definitely on your way. It's better than anything I can produce right now. I'm gonna be honest. But that here's my job. You've paid me to tell you and critically assess your work and let you know what you could improve on. And yeah, no, there was a bit in the background where I had to struggle to listen to the music that I came here for as opposed to the video. And the only thing you can do then is you can still have the back noise, but just pause the song as you're in the skit, and then afterwards you resume the song. That is what I would say. It, that does not mean this was a bad piece of work. It is still 80%. And the other thing that that was 10% right there. That was 10% from being, 99%. And the other 9%, right? Which, because you'll never get 100% as a human being, realistically speaking, ain't nobody got out here. Like, no, no, it was that. It was that. Like it could have tripped me. No, no, no. Seriously speaking, it was just play the song, play the scene, mute the audio, and then resume the audio from the song after the scene and keep the whole scene. Don't mix them in between because I couldn't hear the words. I was like, why? And then the last thing was you had two songs in one, which was good, kinda, but it did hurt, yeah, in a way. Now to I can appreciate it from the artist to keep a song going because he might not have been like it's taken me 9 years to get to this point. So I'm really good, but I don't have a backing, which is fine. I don't like I've got to the point where I can support myself. Video is now coming. So he might have been doing this maybe as long, but having a love song and a trap song in the same song confused me a little bit. I mean, I'm wearing a black and white shirt, and sometimes it goes, and it did. It did. It was a unique piece of music, and actually, sometimes I like it when the song does change. I'm just wondering whether the change could have been less abrupt, or even if it was necessary, or whether it was due to budgetary constraints or something. Because if I'm right, he was he no, thank you. TMG Kahuna, I hear you, I see you, I'll play you tonight. I am coming right now. Yeah, except from that, let's go with what's positive. The artist was genuine. There was no flexing, really. I mean, I mean, like there was not. There was some of that. I mean, like there has to be a bit of showmanship in anything that is entertainment related. Like I mean, sometimes I don't wear this hat every day, believe it or not. I have different hats that I wear when I'm going about my normal life. And I think that's just the way of things. I correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like the artist was talking about things that was going on in his life, and that is what you need to keep doing, right? That is the bit you stand on. That is your unique selling point. That is what your audience who gravitate to you will gravitate to you for. Um, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, one's got a hat just like that. Yeah, fair enough, innit? Fair enough. Yeah, now and a tip of the top to you too, sir. But you know what? You know what? I think there was a tip of the top there. That brings me on the tip of the top. Didn't get a Doff simply because of the audio thing at the beginning, and I feel like the song didn't really have an identity. If maybe actually like the trapping song had been elongated, and instead of putting it at 50-50, there was more of the trap and less of the love song, or even more of the love song and a little bit of trap. It was a 50-50, and they just it was good, but I think there was a bit where they took away from the messages of each other to a point. So next time, or even you can just get, if you've got the vocals, literally just elongate. Well, that's probably not possible because I know my NJ will be like, what are you asking? But yeah, 8%, tip of the top. Genuine, your seems very genuine. I gravitate to him because he seems very genuine. He's talking about things in his life which sometimes I struggle to do. I don't really like opening up about my personal life. I perform in a mask. I have big visors on, I have a mask over my face because I learned somewhere that give a man a mask and he'll show you his true face, and I just took that to heart. Maybe I took it a bit too literally, and also I kind of, even if when I do blow, I do want to keep or even attain some level or measure of success. I want to keep my private life completely separate, which is kind of funny because I might not be able to do it like I wanted to do it, but that's all right. That's just a sacrifice I might or have already made. But yeah, no, again, keep with the authenticity. Um, yeah, and just with the skit, cut the skit. It wasn't really. It was a skit. It was a scene skit, but it was done. And I think this will come when you mature as a production team. It will definitely come. Just keep doing that, and what you do, you do have to try something new. But here we are now. Lower Rock Entertainment. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for supporting the show. Now, I'll always do that. It's always something from last week if you weren't planning on featuring KB's vocals, right? Okay, I feel like Glide by Step One on Spotify. You can do it, Doff. You know what, Step One, you've been waiting a long though. You've been waiting a long time still. I'm on a live chat now, so like I said, we had a little problem there, so I'm sorry that you have to resubmit again. Basically, we will have to at some point, go on. You know what? I think after about 5 more plays of you guys on live, just bear with me, and what I'll do is I'll just give the Spotify playlist some love. Maybe a couple, like 5 songs as well, maybe 3 songs. Yeah, I think I'll go on a 5-3 basis or something like that. We'll work something out. But we got right now coming for you, Step One. Yeah, now I'm gonna do it because it's very simple. Like, you did exactly what you submitted in the way that I can really even remember. Step One, Glide, see, Spotify. Didn't really need to do much. It was just there. So me being under pressure, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put that in it. So here we go. Glide, Step One. Uh, yeah. Um, Glide by Pirate. Well, from the album Pirate by the artist Step One. Um, you know what? There's a reason sometimes that artists are insistent, and you know what? I get it. Before I get to that, when an artist is an assistant and it's nice, there's some things that you can tell when someone approaches you because the music is an extension of your identity. It's an expression of self. So why wouldn't it have a piece of your identity in it? Um, and it often does. And do you know what? I have to say I didn't expect this, but I expected this caliber. Well, something along this line. But it is this is an instrumentalist song. It's not an instrumental per se because it's got vocals on it, but it's definitely it lives in this genre. It is a fine example of what it is and created to be. So step one, be proud of it, and this is why sometimes you want to, oh, listen to my song, and I get it, but there's ways to go about things. Um, and yeah, this is very deep in a way. It's very light. It reminds me of Afro Celt, where but not it's not really the same genre. It is though, like in where Afro Celt mixes elements of African music and Celtic music. There is a bit of it that it ends up sounding, like a world genre, like a yeah, and it's one of those, but it's like instead of that, it's like Detroit, like the but not as as underground Detroit, not rap the I want to call it techno. What's the underground? What's the Detroit thing? With the I used to play this all the time. Like it was there's a I got into it like jazz. I had my phase of jazz as well. And it was the techno. But it's Detroit techno, which is different to the techno we know over here. But it was definitely one of those ones where if you tend to shout, someone tends to if you tend to whisper, someone tends to and it was definitely the latter of the two. It was definitely like less is more, but I'm going to use it to create something epic kind of thing. Um, as a matter of fact, yeah, you get a Duff. You get a Duff. As a matter of fact, glide step one. Yes, you do. And what can I say? It was an exceptional for what it is. Now, what I need now is to basically find somebody else who's up the list because by the way, I'll show you my screen and let you know where the comments stopped off, just so you know I ain't chatting boo boo. I am not. And it's not like I need to prove myself, but sometimes you have to be like, well, there's only so much I can do. I am not a software programmer yet, although it's always been a skill set I've wanted to acquire. But I've got reasonably competent at OBS, to be honest, to be able to do this. So let me just go to desktop as a matter of fact, and come off OBS because it always does that. Oh wait, I can't do that. I have to do it this way. Right now, if you look at the live chat, I can go down, but I can only go up to this particular comment, right? If I go to the top chat, which there's no point really doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway for the sake of simplicity. It goes here. Oh, Revolt Records, respect what you do. Thank you, brother. Sometimes you're not, and the production. Yeah, I think that's even lower down. That's even lower down. I think the live has a longer history actually, and maybe that was a bit of a reckless thing to do because now it's matched that. Oh my god. So no more switching between live chat and top chat because that is just not how we want that. But so yeah, but I remember where this was. And now we're gonna look for the next one, and hopefully though, step one. Yeah, thank you. TGM, right? Yeah, and we encourage you. It's fire going on my playlist. Bro, girls, yeah, man. Right. Yeah, it was a conversation. It was a full blown conversation, guys. Like I'll try and read that later though. So um that boy was nice, little country. That that boy was nice. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm not really from them ends. Right. Anyway, let me change the screen because it's I can understand that that's really really trippy. It'd be trippy to me too. Um yeah, now I've changed all this order. I literally made a new scene on the fly right now. So I should change that, but I'll do that in a minute. Show me some love. Yeah, TMG Kahuna, I would have played that right now if you had put the name of the track, name of the artist, name of the platform. But I'll look through. There's no problem in trying to find a song to play. But you know what I'll do in the meantime? I think I'll fall back to because like I said before, Wave of the Soul. I think that's where we were because I remember Sky Love, but I don't remember. So I'll start it from there. Actually, we didn't play too much of the other one before we stopped it. The Postcard by Eleanor. Eleanor. Eleonora, because I know Eleanor. Eleonora. There we go. Then Postcard.
I know that something in my head needs fixing. When fate's delivered on my door, I'll pick it. The day you said, oh girl, you must be dreaming. I packed my bags and bought the ticket. Oh, breathing out, oceans apart. I thought you might be needing a postcard. You never thought I'd make it. Your jaw dropped when you saw my name in the mail. Sending love from the east. Life's been treating me so kind of mean. A brand new self, I'm almost set. You missed it. Five senses wide awake, can't waste a minute. Food here is sensual and love's delicious. Oh baby, sure, must have been hard. I'm hoping this will fix it. A postcard, you never thought I'd make it. Your jaw dropped when you saw my name in the mail. Sending love from the east. Don't say you never heard from me. I got FedEx, BOT. Don't say you never heard from me. I got FedEx, BOT. A postcard, you never thought I'd make it. Your jaw dropped when you saw my name in the mail. Sending love from the east. Sending my love. Sending my
Yeah. So I have received it, Low Rock Entertainment, and you know what? This gentleman is a bit cleverer than some of us in that sense. He put the song he wanted to play, the platform, and the artist in the description when he sent us, so there really is no way I can really get confused with that. But now, before I just move that on, I mean, is it okay? Like, you guys let me know if you send it halfway through a song, I can finish that song, finish the review, and put you up straight after. Because I'm thinking that that's probably the best way. If y'all are like, and there's enough people saying, "Nah, I want you to play it," nah, I'd be like, "All right." Um, but yeah, Low Rock Enterprises, you're next. But for now, Postcard from Eleonora. You know, have you ever had something where you like it's 80s, it's glowy, it's like a glam 80s thing, where like it's not really your genre, but you hear it and you're like, Ah, so that's what it sounds like when it's done right. Um, I see. I am leaning towards a Duff right now. I don't listen to 80s disco soul, which is what I'd call this all the time. But if I was going to listen to 80s disco soul, which is what I call this all the time, I would listen to this all the time. Um, the vocals, I mean, I personally love the quality of her voice, where it's not front nasally, but it's back nasally, top of the throatery is like it has this sultry um quality about it. I like the postcard, the whole if I may, desktop two. If you can have a look at postcard Eleonora and the whole style. I mean, I think I get it, the kind of nostalgia, kind of. Um, I'm a sci-fi nerd, to be honest with you. I do all not all things sci-fi because you can do sci-fi, you can do it terribly. But a lot of things sci-fi. Warhammer 40K, my little miniature. I've got a set. I'm gonna start painting soon. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is I will doff to Eleonora postcard because maybe it's because I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to 80s neo soul, but when it comes to neo soul, that sounds like the best neo soul you could have out there, and that is a thing for me. So now we're going to move on to um Money Meech, Get Right USA. For some reason, I seem to recall this somewhere. Um, right, Money Meech, right, USA. Yeah. All right, we see it. I see the promo visual. Um, I'm gonna go back and take a proper look. Yeah, I think that's the one. And I'm gonna just double check that you haven't released a new one while I'm doing this. Hey. Hold up, that's a bit early there. And now it looks like you're doing your promotion right though still. I'm seeing a lot of tags and a lot of options for people to go and do what they need to do. However, like I said, there's nothing wrong with erring on the side of caution a little bit. So I'm just gonna right. So it's all up in the air at the moment. But like I say, this is paid to skip, not paid for me to, and still we have decided that we will always have a bit of the list, which will be for people who are not. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're not willing to pay. It's just like that's not the problem. It's just like, you know, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. The thing we want to see is that if you're willing to support, then well, fair enough. We're gonna have to do something about that too. However, maybe you're gonna, but it just we all have to pay bills, right? So here's what it is. I'm gonna go straight to the visual. I can only see this particular one. So this is Get Right USA. Yeah. It seems to be like another trap song. So many tabs open. Let me just double check. I think I'm gonna try and get the desktop because this one is yeah, we're supposed to be using this one. Right. Okay. And I'm gonna do the thing. Oh, but that was my poster, but I won't be able to see my poster either way. But here we are. Get Right USA by Money Meech. And it says it right there. I just
OZ, what's poppin', fam?
What up, H-Town Rocco? What's the deal?
I got one for us.
I've been in these streets. They've been bubbling.
I got a beast out the east, man. Diamond out the mine. Named Money Meech.
Been hearing about that cat. What up with it?
He gave us a scorcher. Get Right USA.
Send that thing to me now.
Run it.
Get Right USA.
Go. Low rock in the paint.
I got a juke, cause all of my bitches on weed. I wanna sell like the Grinch. I'm fresher than Will, I'm slicker than Reed. I'm hard on a bitch like Vic on the pit. We on the fufu, I'm rockin' legit. I had an answer, I pray for a brick. I got it for 4, I'm taxing the 6.
Come on.
So many orders, I'm making a list. I married a gay, but I'm jumping the fence. I crossed a few niggas, but I ain't repent.
My bad.
Can't get the number of corners I've been. She need some money, she showing the rent. I need a mansion in cardiac lens. Can't link with my niggas, cause they in the pen. I'm pouring some dirty, cause I don't do gin. I'm working your city, I need some per diem. That's my little nigga, do 3 on for 10. I just put 3 in the wood full of twins. Bitch in my life. line says Canada Papa. I told her count it again. And counting so many L, hell yeah, I gotta be due for a win. I put some dick on the bit. She told me do it again. I told her you and a friend.
What else?
My city full of Lizane. They drop a hit and can't do it again. Both down Bobby still trap out the lobby. I came out the roast with a cup full of rocket. When I was a baby boy, I prayed for a P like Taraji. What I do, jump out the porch and we got it. Me and Lil Adi, that's Mark and Scotty. I got a partner who real quiet. He don't talk at all. He just paint niggas head like Takashi. I got him straight when his pocket was sloppy. If I green light him, you be choppy. I got the ape on my neck cause I'm Caesar. You know they gon' listen when I speak. Long little gas man, how I'm coming, this mother the Fago. I come through with dynamite, not judge this shit how you voting for Pedro. I make shit for the real niggas with a bankroll. They don't feel it cause they broke. My mama would take me to church as a young and I still put my faith in that Draco. She roll up that gas and tell me a dream. She thinking Barbados. Got the east on my back, not figured it literally. Niggas gon' walk when I say so. It wait to my cabin, they rap. They talking like Poppy, then throw him a Quelo. In no cap on my rap. I'm riding the spot with a block and a Draco. He can play, we gon' flush him like Drano. Water slammer like Captain Insano. I walk in and take over like bankroll. Ain't no spot in my city I can't go. Get your brains blown. I'ma crash if they tell me that lane closed. Fuck a bitch, write my dick with a chain closed. And a boss till you go put your gang on. Hey. Long little gas man, how I'm coming, this mother the Fago. I come through with dynamite, not judge this shit how you voting for Pedro. I make shit for the real niggas with a bankroll. They don't feel it cause they broke. My mama would take me to church as a young and I still put my faith in that Draco.
You see, I ain't saying nothing until the scene was set. First of all, I have to doff to that. Like I said, I'm a rapper. Yeah, nah, I muted. I paused that. It's one of those annoying thing about YouTube. But then again, I really suppose they also want me to pay, and at some point I will get around to doing it. It's on my list, but it's not that I haven't gone reached that level for the priority yet, which might as well do that soon. But excuse that. Let me put my itty bitty titty rumbling somewhere and concentrate on my job, which is okay. His flow was so tight, like I mean to the beat, like not just like you know. Okay, let's break down flows now. Okay, as a part of this, you can have a just I mean I know you already know this, but I'm just highlighting certain things because just because you know it doesn't mean you're aware of it. I mean you could know there is a I don't know there's a alarm next to you, but you might not be aware that it's going off. If you know what I'm saying, I don't know how to put this into a metaphor, but you have a skippy flow. You can have a slow flow. You can have a high flow, which I didn't know there was a high flow because this is so tight to the beat, right? It goes in and out of the beat, right? I think that's off camera anyway. But you can have we're not doing notes. I'm not gonna start basic music. But like it was not go it was so tight and like literally in terms of the levels, they were like and I seriously learned this, like my producers told me yesterday, he was listen, your levels, the volume, you're not keeping it on the same pitch, you're not keeping on the same note. You just sometimes the energy will be up and sometimes the energy will be down. And I think that's really what impacts the level of flow because gigs is hard, it's low flow, it's down with the artist, and that's low. And Drake is more of a high guy, like and there's a difference between it, but he was right. He was a suave guy. This is like I'm aiming for that as well. This is it was like a medium in between the two, where it's not underwater, it's not in the sky, it's literally just skimming along the surface of the water. This is what I'm trying to say, and just dipping sometimes in between and just a little bit underneath. And it was perfect because this is the thing that I like to do. I specifically like it. Yeah, we're not in the ocean. We're talking about a particular thing. So specifically, which actually is counterintuitive, but it is what it is. Um, Flows tight, production. It was a very slow song, which allowed the bass, if you're a talented enough rapper, to be able to do this. Um, what I didn't like, I think the beat was a bit bare, to be honest. I mean, there was a drum, and there wasn't really much there. Um, it doesn't make it a bad song. By all means, no. It takes then it puts even more emphasis and it demands even more from the artist, which he delivered and made it so I doffed. You know what I mean? For that reason. But TBIs are always a thing because you could be the best player in the world and there's something that you'd be like, damn, I wish I could do this. And that's just part of being, you know, I don't know, a person who likes growing, which I think we should all do. So apart from that, where are we? TBI, the beat was bare, a bit, but the what was there was actually solid. There was no unnecessary bits. There was nothing. I mean, and a compliment. I think that suited his style pretty much. I think that's all he really wanted. But if I was to pick something, I'd say that as a listener. But I am smart enough to know that that's what laid the foundation for him to be able to play around on such a level playing field. Um, Flow side, it was skippy. It was the subject matters was pretty good. It was also about his life. So that's it's not really he wasn't talking about I don't know Maybachs and stuff, which I mean, people know, Drake could have got away with it, but like, if I've never heard of you before and you start talking about this stuff, I might want to see a picture before I go, okay, maybe, because there are some people who front. I'm not really about that. I don't judge about. I just want to know, does it sound good? To some, and is that person a good person? I mean, those are my two things really. But even sometimes I can let go of that. Is that person a good person? Because it's music, it's entertainment. Sometimes there is a bit of debauchery or more. I don't want to say dissonance. There's a better word for it. Um, age of there was an age in the Matrix, the Animatrix, which was oh, man. It's like not hedonism, but it's close to hedonism, but it's not quite down as far as hedonism. But right now I'm going to continue. Now that was you're right, USA by Money Meech. I like this style. Like, it reminds me very much of Nate Dogg if Nate Dogg had been a rapper, and I have to say, nobody's gonna have a problem backing with you because you can back it. You got the skill. There was a lot there that I did like. I have to be honest. And it's good that you're focusing on promotion. You do that. Yeah, you're good to go. You're good to go. There's not much more I can say about that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a video I loaded quite a while before, and we're gonna just take a look at the video as well. We like that over here. So in order, I'm going to change the scene. Oh, wrong scene. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I've sorted out the latency now. I mean, you'll hear my voice is slightly slower, but there should be no echo. Am I right?
Hello.
Studio.
Hello. Is anyone there? Hello. Not so loud, no one there. Scream so loud, no one here. In my life, it seems like no one care. Holy shit, I think I'm getting scared. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of bravery. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of brave. Treat a bitch good, but she treat me bad. Give her everything that I fucking had. Now I'm paranoid, not just no one. Oh, that's fucking sad. No, it's cool. No, I'm fucking mad. Holy shit, the bitch, she fucked me up. Thought this bitch, she love me, but she just not a fuck. Give her all the money, but it wasn't enough. She's not just a goldie, cause she's a fucking slut. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of bravery. I think I'm going crazy. I need stuck between time and space. Holy shit, I got no space. Now I find myself in my fucking past. Looking at the time, but the time won't pass. Time is moving slow, but my heart is beating fast. It's like I'm stuck between a hourglass. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of bravery. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of brave. Treat a bitch good, but she treat me bad. Give her everything that I fucking had. Now I'm paranoid, not trust no one. Oh, that's fucking sad. No, it's cool. Now I'm fucking mad. Holy shit, the bitch, she fucked me up. Thought this bitch, she loved me, but she just not a fuck. Give her all the money, but it wasn't enough. She's not just a gold digger, she's a fucking slut. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I think I'm going crazy. I'm running out of bravery. I think I'm going crazy. I need someone to save me. I'm running out of bravery. Please, somebody save me.
Okay. Before it decides to do what it's doing. Uh, okay. No. A lot of good things to say again. First of all, I do like doing this now. I'll get the negatives out of the way first. It seems my headset is run out, but anyway, what was it doing? Crazy. Right, after this, we've got two people. I'm gonna play first of all Scoppy Lonkey and Philip Hayes. But before that, let me finish this song, wrap it up, and then bish bash bosh. The video, the music video is actually at a better quality than I don't know. I think it was in theme. Like there's a lot of big artists and people who make things and kind of get views from it and who do it. Excuse me. As a hobby or enthusiast who make lyric videos, and this is this. Do you know what? If someone had made that for whichever artist, just name an artist, I'd be like, yeah, pretty cool. I like the visuals. Now this one is a double-edged sword. What I'm about to say. It was simple. There was bits of it which was a bit too simple for me, and there was bits of it when I was like, nah, he definitely just had to check for a word that rhyme and slot it in. However, that led to by the time of the second chorus, I know she's a effing, I remembered some of the lyrics, so it stuck in my head. It stuck in my head, should I say, because it had a level of simplicity which was not overly simple. It was just like literally 2 seconds here and there, maybe twice, that it was too simple. But the rest of it, I mean, cool. I mean, also I have to say, I doffed and I will doff. Sorry, I tip of the top. I tipped the top, right? And I was going at first at the beginning. I thought I'd just make a nod, which would be like you have a nod, you have a tip of the top, and you have a doff, right? Which is something that I'll implement. But I ended up settling for a tip of the top because when I combined the visuals of the lyrical video, and then I considered the fact that I think I'm going crazy, and you listen to the beat, and you listen to the fact that he's telling a story, and again, English isn't his first language, whatever. It doesn't mean that when you make a song in English is your we say first language is your first language, that you automatically are disadvantaged. You're not. It's just I have to take everything into consideration, everything that I see and hear. So the easy remembrance, how do I say it? The hook did its job, okay. The efficacy of the hook, the visuals, it was a pretty good lyric video. There was a time it made me laugh as well. So I wouldn't say it was an overly complicated rhyme structure, but it was a bit of a complex melody structure, to be honest. Even the rhyme structure wasn't complex, but the melody was, like it's a bit more advanced than I actually get to be honest with you. But I don't. I just make it up in terms of sheer flow and punches, to be honest. But I can't do the Drake thing. I'm still trying to experiment with the da, 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 da. But I think it's a bit not a sexy flexy jigger. I'm sorry. I'm trying. But other than that, I think it was really, really, really good. Right. Okay, so we have Scopulonki and Philip Hayes. So I'm gonna scroll down. It looks like I've just got a note in there. So Scopulonki and Philip Hayes. If you can, an SSM music, you're on the list now to be played in order. Right now, what I just need is, you probably already put it there, and I am looking right now. So I see a moderator, obviously, SSM, and I'm trying to dare to press Control F and find your name, but did it all without a Drake feature. Mac Miller, are we on the list? Not that list. You're on the list. Right, okay. So Alexander Alone. I'm looking at all this. Play Somebody by Scopulonki. There we go. I found you. Right. And I've got a plethora of trying to lift that. Oh good lord. Trying to lift and copy and paste, but apparently I can't copy and paste anymore. But we managed it in the end. So I believe we're going to play that at one point. It's still on the list. So guys, today we're going to extend the video by more than 2 hours. I have, well, that can't be right. Apparently we have hit the 2 hour mark, and time flies when you're having fun. What can we say? So Scopulonki, Somebody, here we are.
Lamba. Say they call me Scopy, yeah. Say nah. Somebody come make you ginger me. He get some matter where they finger me. Somebody come make you ginger me. He get some matter where they finger me. Why be say all my guys know they play? To get Kaluba we get para, we go pray. When I'm lonely, nobody came to my aid. When you play with the play, I better play smart. Brother man, come to my lungu. Make I show you how we dey run am. Support your man, make you do good. Chorus lifted hands, now they go down. Many bills on me, I gotta hustle wise, many deals I need. Many leaves on trees, you gotta pay the price if you wanna get peace. We run things, this the wrong way. Came you from the street, I played my country. Shout outs to my G, I bless MSP. So many things we gonna accomplish. Go low, all the lady for the party made her follow. I gotta live life cause now you're low. I'm on a talent, no motherfucking promo. Oh no, no. Somebody come make you ginger me. He gets some matter where they finger me. Somebody come make you ginger me. He gets a matter where they finger me. Why be say all my guys know they play? To get Kaluba we get para, we go pray. When I'm lonely, nobody came to my aid. When you playing with the play, I better play smart. I'm on a packaging. Back then I'm on a managing. Not that I'm lifted, them to figure bitch me. Oh man, I'm triumphant, me the front of the order. Me I need by you. Jah help those who help themselves, me I know that. Now why me I stand still. I'm on a turn by turn. Why you never blow, it's never your turn. man, calm down. Hope and pray don't done. Been a street boy, me not left my God for my lungu. Are you feeling my groove? Oh, 24/7 studio. Even last man no go like be the last man. I beg you ginger me. Why we say all my guys know they play? To get Kaluba with the para we go pray. When I'm lonely, nobody came to my aid. When you playing with the play, I better play smart.
Okay. Somebody by Scopilonke. Now, do you know, as a matter of fact, I don't know, I do go back to Africa once in a while. I know what the music scene is like over there. Um, and I liked the finishing product, but it ended up being a 6 when with the correct beat. Like it could have been a 7, 8 because I just felt that there was a couple of things that the producer did that didn't help the song. Or maybe you just chose the beat and used it. I don't know, but it ended up being. I liked that the sample of the voice, the that was good. Um, but I didn't like the two bell thing. The it it added an element of old school Africa which wasn't utilized properly. It can be used very effectively, I believe it or not. I mean, white people can come to Africa and sing better songs about Africans than Africans sing about Africa. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a thing. I'm telling you the truth, man. And in all of Blickerdom, we all know it's just one of those things. It's just, man ain't never gonna look in the bush because we have that DNA provided to us. Because all the ones that went to look at what was rustling in the bush never came back in it. So the ones that were left, it's in our DNA to know. And it will take a white man to come all the way from there to go and name that thing and be like, it's a lion. That is a lie. How did you do that without it eating you? I don't know. We gave it some turkey or something. Fair enough, innit? But yeah, point I'm trying, and I digress, is I feel that the caliber of the artist and the caliber of the production were matched, and it was kind of mm, it's a start. It's a good song. You can leave it up there, especially to chart your growth. I do like how it was a story about, the shenanigans you get up to that is hip hop, but it wasn't in a bragging way. It was just like in a is what it is way in it, just me telling my story. That was very nice. It wasn't in your face either. It was like I said, there were certain things that you will grow into that I can spot, but I just don't know in which direction to steer because literally all I can hear is that silly little and I was just like, but the voice sample was amazing though. You could have produced that yourself, and if you did, in that case, I could absolutely direct you. Like there's certain things that I think it was mainly the silly bell. It was I know exactly what the instrument is, but I forget what its name is. Um, if you'd have gotten rid of that, or even if you'd limited that to once every, I don't know, that could have literally done it, but it was just so crowded. But still, I think that's a nod. That is a very big nod because it is not what is going on, and I go back to say I know what's going on in this music scene, and it wasn't popular, it wasn't pop, it was creative. It wasn't let me see what my man's doing, and I'll also do that because you expressed yourself. So as a matter of fact, I'll give you a tip at the top because it was very expressive. It's not like what's going on at the moment. It's you sitting down to do your own thing, and you give it 2 years, half a year, 1 year, you will create such a song that is unique. The people around you will start to gravitate. It wasn't just based in Africa. It wasn't just based or not what it's in Africa. It was like a combination of both, which I do like. So yeah, no. That's very good. Now, SSM Music. I need you to let me know because you might have sent the link. But yeah, no, gotta bounce. But thank you, Doff. Step one. Um, yeah, sure, not a problem. I was getting to you to reply, but like I said, I'll figure out how to do this. So, Revolt Records, I see you too. But I've literally got two. And someone asked the question: we're paying the people who pay to skip. Well, yes, that is exactly what we're doing right now. It'll get to a point where it'll be like, that's taking up too much of the time now, and we just be like, no more paid submission, guys. We will think when we get to that point, we'll know because everything is basically an experimental. And like I said, if you only kept it to 2 hours, then we'd know what it is. But right now, we're going to keep it to percentages. If it's and we'll work it out, and we know. And if at some point it gets, you're just like, oh, that's just too many, because I think the last three songs I played might not have been paid. Um, Double check the figures if you will, and let me know. However, it's not just ones that are paid that are played. We also will keep a quarter of free ones. That's the thing we decided today. Regardless, it's not just going to be a show. It's never going to get to the point where you tune into Doff Reviews and the only shows that you get are paid, basically. But I can say something about the caliber or the quality of the ones that are being paid and people that have enough, I don't know, belief in them in their product to be like, yeah, I can market this. And you know what? I don't think it's not very likely that you'll have someone who doesn't have the skill, doesn't have the whatever, will pay for, because you will know in your artistic journey. Because I have only just got to the point where I am happy enough with my music to go, all right, fine. I now need to start looking for a promotion budget, and within the promotion budget actually comes visuals. um, I'll show you, but that's for another day. Comes visuals, and I should big up my guy as well. I will do that. I'll remember to bring you the visuals that I just paid for. And it's cover art. So guys, feel free to network. What else do you guys do except for make music? If you happen to make music, um, or you happen to have, how do you say it, like a someone who made your visuals who you'd be happy to promote because you were so happy with their work, let us know. Because what we might start doing is we might actually, no, most likely I'll run it by the guys, and what will happen is we will start taking our names and contact details. And you know what, if you want your business to be promoted, if you want us to keep you on record, we will start referring you. That is a thing. When we're here to support each other in more ways than just plays and likes, but plays and likes, yes, please. um but how high is the limit? So now, um I think I asked for, and I've been asked, yes, we'll do the remix competition. And yeah, fair enough. Now, I just need SSM Music, if you could please put it in the chats now what you'd like to be played. And Lucian essay, yes. Uh, yeah, don't worry. Philip Hayes, please drop the links on the chat now. It won't be long and it won't go away. And John, sorry, John, also let me know what's going on. Give me. I need the song name. I mean, to make it easier for me, I need the track and I need the platform. Just type it in right now. And if it will help you, copy and paste it. So once in a while, just put it in the text, because there's only so much I can do. I am one person. I'm trying this, but I will get better at this, is what I'm telling you. We've done this and you guys have been amazing. So SSM, tap that YouTube. Brilliant. Thank you. Side to side, Lucian, welcome again. And yeah, okay. I didn't say spam. I just meant like once every while when you see that I'm not reading those bits again, because it's one of those ones. It's we're still figuring things out, and we will always still be figuring things out because we are committed to growing for you and making sure that we don't get to a point where we are lethargic. Even if it gets to it and we have to break it down into different whatevers, we'll let you know whatever's going on. So right now I'm gonna play SSM, tap that on YouTube, and it's official audio with a really shiny thing, and I like shiny things. Not all things shiny, but I like shiny things. So before that happens, I'm gonna just do this and share the screen because you might as well enjoy what I'm enjoying at the same time. So here we go, and I'm gonna just lean that away so y'all can see me properly. And I think I can do this.
Hollande, hola bite. I feed the gal them. Man, if you don't like them, you have a problem. I feed the gal them. Say gal me want top that, top that. The way you a wine me no want you fi stop that. Gal me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap, clap. Me want top that, top that. The way you a wine me no want you fi stop that. Gal me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap, that. Girl step inna the middle jiggle 'cause you something little. Never make a man scratch like a skinny nickel. Way you something little man, I worry the buckle like a child. You make me body yellow chocolate. Hey girl, come wine pon me like a go make me play with you like a yo later on, yeah, after the show. Come here, girl, I make me tap some more top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Call me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap that. Me want top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Call me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap that. Me say the way oh you wine, me no want you fi stop it. Bumper for me, don't flappy flappy. Some gal them a go like them hot, them not, them crappy. Pop up down jalopy. But gal, me want you fi assign me to the vagina. We fight like what, girl act like what. On the phone, but you a get top up from that boy, yeah. That's why me want top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Gal me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap. Gal me want top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Gal me want top that, top that. Your bumper a clap, don't stop clap. Wind up your body, girl, you know, say you're ready, dead. No a man can't ever say them go dead. Wind up your body, girl, you know, you know, sugar, wine for me, baby, you ever ready. Wind up your body, cause your body healthy. Empty to touch, so your body tempt me. I know temper permanently, girl, you hot sexy, it's definitely. Top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Girl, me want top that, top that. Bumper a clap, don't stop clap that. Me want top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. Girl, me want top that, top that. Bumper a clap, don't stop clap that. Can't step in at the middle jiggle 'cause you something little. Never make a man scratch like a skinny nickel. When you something little, man, I worry dollar buckle like a child. You make me body yellow chocolate. Hey girl, come wine pon me like a go make me play with you like a yo later on, yeah, after the show. Come here, girl, I make me tap some more. When me tapping, not tap out, you slipping, you dripping, a drop out. You hear you a pop out and start to fall out. I no big so nothing no crap out. That's why me want top that, top that. The way you a wine, me no want you fi stop that. All me want top that, top that. The bumper a clap, don't stop clap. God, me want top that.
Okay. Now, I think I'd call it reggaeton, to be honest. That's what I'm tempted to call it. Over in Ghana, they might have a slightly different name, maybe dancehall, but I don't think it's dancehall. I think it's more reggaeton if you're gonna split hairs. So that's SSM. Tap that. Now, I think I'm just gonna copy that for future reference because I am now a bit scared of it just going up and then not showing it anymore. But it was good. It was good. I think it deserves a tip of the top. For reasons. At first, like as I was, as I listen, I have to basically pick out certain things. And as I listened to the piano, what was the piano roll? At first, I was like, is this basic? It's not on the complicated side. However, if it had been any more complicated, it would have messed with the delivery of the vocals. And so I had to just take into account and be like, okay, fair enough. At first, I only heard a single note, but then I heard and I was like, oh, fair enough. Then it isn't overly basic, but it just felt like there was a bit of empty space there somewhere. That's just my personal opinion. However, saying that, the premise was simple enough to get around, and me in a club, little bit sauced. Yeah, no, that's all right. It'll more than do the job it's designed to do. To me. Okay, no, please don't. I don't have lawyers right now. But but still, the point is, it was for its genre, it did, very top that reggaeton, dancehall, bashment kind of vibes, in the club, in the party, and I'm just wondering if the bass would be enough to give it. So it's there and it gets the tip of the top. It doesn't get a Doff, but it gets the tip of the top just basically because I think it was a clean delivery. There were some bits missing, but it's not a thing that should not be shied, especially given, and it says talent dancehall on there, and it shouldn't be a thing that's shied away from, because whatever you're doing there, you need to keep up with it. It'll get to a point where it is recognized. I mean, 1,349 views, man, good, can't go wrong with that. And it says something when that many people are crowding around to do something. A single person giving someone acknowledgement is enough. So I think that's one of the things about social media. You get acknowledgement from so many people that are like, yeah. And hopefully it's used not just to feel good, but to not direct, because when it becomes just about numbers as well, that's a very, very dangerous game, because people, especially anonymous people, as a collective in a group, can decide things that a single individual morally would not be able to do if they were a decent human being. You know what I'm saying? This mob mentality is one of those things. So anyway, I mean, it gives us the ability to do certain things. And I think the reason why they were, like me, appreciative and stuck around and was like, yeah, is because it was a good bashment track, or good reggaeton, or dancehall is what you call it. But I think it's more, I don't know, I could be splitting hairs here. So yeah, so Lucian, I will put that because you're suggesting it for a curtain closer. So you know what, I ain't had that before, so let's try it. That is Lucian. There we go. Wait, that's not. I'm gonna try and find that. Why is there gaps? Well, I suppose there would be a gap there. Let's do that. Because I can see something, but I don't think it is exactly. Lucian, let me know what platform you host on again, because I don't really. Might be YouTube. I think I played your song on YouTube last time. And where am I? Yeah, I just play Hoax by Jaxel. He submitted it earlier, and it's one of the tabs that I managed to actually keep open. So here we go.
Check my weapon, my mic is anything but second. Who would they mention? The knowledge reigns supreme but question. We all are peasants, the greatest thing we get is pension. So what's the lesson? You work a 9 to 5 then heaven. Who I say fuck that, hop in the whip to rev the engine. Come down to Linden, I'm on my way to L.I. Dennett's. I'm in a session, who can you really trust a lesson? And fuck the 9, yo, end up like Central Bank. Niggas acting like they only care about their status. The words of hope can't even fathom. The negative is just the main attraction. Just open your eyes, this place is passive. The one that's voicing all the truth is captive. They keeping all the rifles in the back end. These niggas nowadays too fucking average. They got the old heads dropping better shit, y'all just can't have it. Care less about their mental, more about a caption. The word carries a disease, but ain't a vaccine for the madness. All you see is blackness, and all the blood that's on the streets. There was ignorance, they don't know that the history repeats. The blue is the enemy, but your own people is your foes. They don't get it, what you doing, shit is getting fucking old. When you checking out the boom bap, check the exercise. I'm looking for the perfect beat like Bambada. Do we really praise Allah, or when your life is getting worse? I'm in the wrong dimension, I'll emerge, let's get rid of the curse. Cause this algorithm isn't comprehensive. You bitch about your life and you decrease it every time you glue to that phone. Now you fiending to be known, you cut the scene, nobody's grown. That we're getting close to Aura's vision, better change the zone in time. At the end of the day, nobody listens to the rhymes. Attention span is out of the window. Shouldn't give an ounce, and if it was 2000, I say meet me at Lyricist Lounge. I'd rather worry about myself, Giselle will be announced. I take my weapon, my mic is anything but second. What dimension, the levels reason who requested. We were the peasants, the greatest thing we get is pension. So what's the lesson? We working 9 to 5 in heaven. But I said fuck that, hop in the rip, the engine. Come down to Linden, I'm on my way to L.I. Dennis. I'm in a session, who can you really trust a lesson? And fuck the 9 end up like Central 5 a sentence.
From my father, your former master. You have won your liberty, but prepare to witness his agony.
I really, 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 really like that for several reasons. You know, that was fire on I am an underground artist and an underground fan, and it doesn't get much more underground than that because the skill levels are way high on that one. I mean, let me start off with um what did you call it? Like this, it wasn't a skit, it was like the intro with the sample of the old. At first, it was an anime or a samurai movie, and then it ended up with the same kind of anime. And a big fan of that. Now let's get to the music itself. That now he reminds me of a few underground artists. One low key, and two Benny Paz, and maybe three Immortal Technique. Maybe leaning more towards the Immortal Technique side. Um, See, there's a thing where some people do which it kind of trips me up sometimes. It doesn't really trip me up. It's just I'm like, how do they do that? It's like a consciousness, but not positive as such. It's not negative, but it's real to the point where it's like, what is this? What do I do with this? Just listen and enjoy it. Really, I mean, that's the answer you'll get to eventually, or if it felt out for you. But yeah, no, thoroughly enjoyed that. It wasn't. It was not. There was an intricate or intricacy in there was an intricacy in terms of the delivery. There was a certain deliberateness in pace, and again the punching and the delivery. There was a lot going on there, which again it was commenting on certain things about attention span, which is social commenting. I mean, what I'm doing right now is a form of social commenting, and all art technically is supposed to be in one way or another a form of social commenting, unless we talk about abstract art, in that case that's the 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 black of the white, the anti the blue of the red, the yin to the yang of that particular thing, which is to do an opposite thing just for the sake of it, really, just because there's too much of the other thing and it's driving it too far one way. Um, with that being said, any good work of art is like, and I try and put it this way, um, any good explanation. I mean, in coming from business lands to a description to someone who's never seen it before, or try to I mean, let's not try to describe colors to blind people, but this is different. It's like describing the culture to someone else is try and say it in a way that somebody that comes from a completely different time period, comes from a completely different time period should be enough, and a completely different country would be able to understand what you were trying to say. And when you put it that way, so someone in the future could look back and completely experience what you were experiencing right now and understand it. That's the whole point, is preserving or explaining or exporting what you have right now, or even displaying for whatever gratification. It doesn't really matter if it's monetary, attention, hype, clout, whatever. We all do things. I mean, like again from a psychologist background. There's two things, reasons why, and you can sometimes you do it just because, but it's to move away from something that we don't like or move towards something that we do like. That's the only reason why humans and indeed other mammals really move. Realistically speaking, if you don't like something, you're a tree, move it. But that I can just put all that down there. But he was doing the social commentary bit, which is what I'm trying to say very well. And yeah, and I mean, there's a lot to be liked about that. So overall, very good. So yeah, thank you guys for your submissions. I'm going to take my time. So right, and thank you guys again for all of your submissions. I have, as far as I'm concerned, they're not coming through as thick and as fast as I usually like as they were at the beginning. Yeah, no, the hook was one of them. Well, I'm not the last. I think I know which song I was playing around about then. So I'm going to check. Alexander Pierre. Alexander Pierre. Either way, either. And I'm going to basically put that. So and before that was Hoax by Jack Cell. Check him out. I maybe new YouTube account perhaps, but whatever's going on there, let's fix that for him. So this I'm told is an official video. So let's get it. Right. Now it looks like my energy levels are dipping right now, so I need some sugar. But before that, let me bust on this video. Have I changed scenes? I have not indeed changed scenes. Got this. Really low. Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. And right, let's just have a look at this. This is actually kind of looking real nice. So Alexander Pierre alone. What so? I'll say Dr. Phil, you're next as well. Sorry guys, like we said, we are trying to do this, but there's a few things, and eventually we'll get to a point, but I don't think it'll ever be perfect. But as long as it's good to very good to near perfect, why should it really matter?
Company, you're miserable, we're not functioning, cause I do too much with nothing. See where I got myself and not noticing that love has a price I can't afford to fee. I know you're bored of me, no more looking for the things, but there's more to me. You couldn't wait to see, but there is no need. I do the most, I do the most. I do not trust, I hold on to a grudge. I can't let things go, I can't let things go. And this is how alone. alone, I'ma end up alone, 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 I'ma end up alone.
Okay. I'm gonna change that. Okay. I give that a nod. I give that a nod because there were things there which I felt he could have done better. But I give you a nod. I give you a nod because hold up, bear with me. And that was Alexander Pierre alone, the official video. Now this is one of those ones that is quite hard to quantify, and I think it's not supposed to be quantified. Maybe it is. Okay, first of all, just get rid of the negatives so that like I don't have to think like, and then I can move on to the positives because it's just it seems like there's a standard to work now. Now in terms of how long, yeah, no, so that's from. I thought that was triggering me. That was triggering me. It was confusing me. I don't know if you get a mark deducted for. I wouldn't call it plagiarism. It was only a little tiny bit. It was an influence for being overly influenced, or I don't know whether to add a mark um for your repertoire. So I'm gonna do neither really. You know what I'm trying to say? Um Now the video was very, very clear. I mean, you get a nod because the video, the message, it made a cohesive piece of, should we say, I mean, when we say literature is a piece of written music, I think music, we know what that means. A story and a song. Because you can have a song that doesn't really, and its point is just to make fun of everything and not really have a meaning. And you can have a story which there's different ways to make music, and for different reasons. And this one is more about I don't want to say Drake. I get Drake vibes because sometimes that can be a compliment and sometimes that can be an insult depending on the artist, and there's really no way to know until you know. Um, it's a very difficult one for me because I liked the things that they had very strong foundations as a piece. It was very clear what it was trying to achieve. There's no direction I could give it except from just keep practicing what you're doing because eventually you'll get it. I wish there was less auto tune. I wish, and maybe consider paying for music lessons. Those are the only two things. Like drop the auto tune down a little bit more. And if you can afford music lessons or you can just practice every single day in the shower, you do that. And sooner or later, once you lean less on the auto tune, I think people will gravitate to you as a person, and it'll be, and then you'll be hitting the Doffs and the tip of the tops. But for now, I'll give you a nod to that. That was a solid piece of art. That I'll give you that. I will very much give you that. What did you guys think? Now I'm going to take a little time, and then I've been away from the comment section from a little while, and it's a bit irresponsible of me because there's people probably trying to say something. It wasn't, but it was good. It was good. Revolt Records, you said something and you sent me something. I'm trying to find it. You're still here. Good. I'll play a song. And I just noticed that because definitely not, but no, there's a lot of growth in the artist left, and I think it was like big mass bowls, but just some of the things could just be tightened to make it a. I don't know how to put it, but the foundation is strong. Keep going on that one. There's certain things you did. The visuals were correct. The topic was correct. Just be careful though, because if you make your first hit and the hit was a song about your ex, you're always going to need an ex to write about because you'll have found your format which works. Which maybe some people are just destined to be like that. Like Adele and Drake, then people will have you calling your exes. So I don't really tend to listen to Adele and Drake, but yeah. Okay, Philip. Yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So, right. So, fair enough, Philip. So, just hit your work right now. Revolts just hit me back and replied to me. Track 378 in playlist. What? I wish you'd have just given me the Now this is new territory. Now, right. I mean, I wish you'd have just given me the name and the track song, I guess, but I guess maybe you own both the track list, the playlist, and the song or something. Well, you ain't slick, but I'm gonna do it anyway because you know what? It's just there's really no what um what I am so confused right now, and this is not you. This is me. Like I have no idea what I'm doing on Spotify. Really, I know how to get a song played, but when it comes to, I don't manage the playlist. I just get on here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see. It is a very long playlist. Like honestly, like I I listen to music. I listen to a lot of music. But I'm not saying anything against Spotify. I mean, I listen to a lot of international music, so because of the restrictions, actually Audiomack is a bit better for me. And that's not throwing shade on Spotify or nothing. And obviously, I'm still playing international music on Spotify. It's just, well, I don't know how to put it. But I have to go back and look for the song. I couldn't just copy and paste it. So 378. Yeah, I mean, nothing to do with you, Ufo. Why am I seeing Vivaldi? Because Four Seasons, okay. I feel like I'm in the wrong playlist, and am I in the right playlist, please? Revolt Records. Oh no, no, please, please, no, no. That's what I use for my personal, like when I'm listening to music and I'm going to work, I use Audiomack. But on the show, please stick to Spotify, please. Please stick to Spotify because I just like when I'm out and about, I feel I don't know, I just feel like Spotify isn't well anyway, I'm using Spotify now. So please, I am on 307 of the playlist and it looks like Vivaldi and Lucian. Slide to the side. I have the tab open. You said you wanted a curtain closer, and I just happened to in the moment say, okay. So it is open. I will show you right here if you want. I do that. I do that for you, bro. So it's here, Lucian. Slide to the side. I was a bit confused at first because like apparently your publishers push it in India. So I was like, well, I know you're from South Africa, so why would I have Indian writing? But anyway, I found it in the end, and it's ready to go. I will not stop the show without closing it. I promise you that. As far as I can. So basically, we have Philip as well. Um, don't worry about it, Lucian. Don't worry about it. Did you play day one out of Kaiser? Haven't yet, darling. I haven't. Don't worry. I'll get to that as well because I am now coherent, and I think there's enough of you now that I am remembering it is just in my head now, and nothing wrong with that. So, Philip, um, I'm right. I think Philip, is it Doctor Feelgood? Because I mean, that could be you. If that's you, let me know. It's just when it's like from a different, like sometimes I'm like, because even just a simple misspelling means I'm playing someone else's like song without, their intent. That's why sometimes, unless I'm 100% sure, and it could be the one and you're like, well, what's wrong with this guy? What doesn't he play? Because if I play an artist I mean, first of all, it's morally wrong. You know what I mean? Let's not let's not go anywhere. So okay, fair enough. Dr. Feelgood, I'll load that up. And Revolt Records, I know you're managing that, but please, I am seeing like it looks like classical. And 378 Cold Winter Classics, the 4 seasons. And I know Vivaldi. I know because I also listen to classical music, funny enough. But Revolt Records, let me know. If not, please just find the song and let me know the song name. I don't really want to start playing playlists. I don't have enough time to listen to playlists. And hence, and that, Spotify, actually, that brings me on to a very good point. Spotify's strong suit is playlists. I stopped listening to albums like 4 years ago. I listened to particular songs of particular albums. And even a whole album is very rare that you'll find me listening to a whole album. I am not rich enough, right, to listen to a whole album. Yeah, I ain't got the time. Song brand new stick. So I got the KOAT. I mean, I have searched KOAT. Okay. I don't. It's hard to imagine any artist having that many songs in their own repertoire. So I don't know what is going on here. If you could simplify it for me, but right now I think it's best to just. It'd be so much easier for me to just go on Spotify. And that's nothing to do with you. When I figure it out, I'll figure it out, because we also need to be listening to music. I do like my voice, but I don't like my voice back. As a matter of fact.
Oh shit, I'm on the microphone again. Came back to teach you all a lesson. Get some clarity, and when I spit these bars, I hope it helps you to recall all of the facts. So listen up, son. I came to school, you fucking ass. I'm Rio to be M to the B. Can you dig it? Go ahead, take your time to sit on down and bask in it. I'm clinically proven to be beneficial to your health. We'll call you one, my friend. It's okay to treat yourself. Let's roll down the motherfucking road. I'm cruising in my Buick, a machismo overload. I've got style, I've got swagger, got charisma overflow. I pull up to your girl's house, a uterus explodes for sure. Now watch me stunting on my enemies for everything that is your bungalow serenity. Been hitting those dabs when I hop out the cab. I'm dabbing up bitches, I'm feeling so fab, and it's driving the club when your grandpa's not around. Cause I know how to bust the moves, know how to get down. I hit the floor, I blow their minds. I'm dropping panties and shirts to remind of a town. This old man was the king of this town. See, I'm royalty, son. Respect my motherfucking crown. I said, let me cake, but the cake is a lie. I tease him just a little bit, then I say, bitch, good night and good morning. Because I'll wake your ass up just to give you fair warning. I'm coming for you, I'm suborning. I'm scheming, you're mourning, you're breathing. I'm killing this shit and you're just stuck disbelieving. Cause your grandpa's got the job and makes the ladies wet. You hear me boning in the night and you feel such respect. See, I'm the one and only that can get this pussy popping like I popped your mother's skull last night. I'm plowing through, she's feeling right and hopping on that bungalow train. She's gone insane. The uterus isn't the only thing I've been inside today. I'm in your brain, you can't complain. I'm in control, nothing matters. The strain on your mind and the kind. I think that you'll find that you really do dig it with grandpa's drive. It's digital, so just take a seat. I got cataracts, you can't digest me. You better back off, boy, knock you off your feet. I don't take no shots, your bungalow streets. You gotta be careful, not to lose your grip. I got a fake hair and titanium hips. So spring in my cup and your heart it'll skip when I waltz to the club with my grandpa drip. You're playing with fire, I do not aspire to layer us up with a how it transpires. And I might be old, about to expire, but I open my mouth and I speak good fire, you dig? I'm bringing the heat, I'll wake your ass up just to put you to sleep. Creep up in your bed, rub on your head, I'll look inside, I'll take a peek, look out, motherfucker. When you see me in your dreams, you're addicted to that daily dose of OMB. You can't help but feel the rhythm in your soul and move your feet. You ain't got another choice but to rap along with me. Got a hateful disposition in addition to my tradition. Sense of humor and admission that I'm proud of dishing out. Don't need the clap because I'm everybody's favorite grandpa rapper. Ain't no doubt, call that addiction. I'm under fiction, my existence got you tripping a collision with my words and all my wisdom. That's my system, your condition just invited. You try to keep your distance, but you can't fight it because you're just a slave in my derision. No decision, just imbibe it. I'm a big dog with a big cane, got a fat cock and a big brain. When I pop off, bitches obtain ecstasy, now they can't abstain. I'm in Georgia O'Keeffe, the way I'm drawing all this pussy to me. Thomas Kincaid, the way these motherfuckers hating got me siping these bitches with my fist. Jackson distance. See, I'm baiting cold hard facts, and that's the only way to be. I intend to offend, don't pretend it's not funny. I ascend you DC, cause I'm great and you're crummy. Oh, you wanna swap up, see whose pin game wins? Okay, I'll write you a strongly worded email, then I'll hit send. Now I think I proved my point, I think I really drove it in. I think I really drove it home, I think I parked it back again. But one last thing, you should remember well, my friend, I'm the OMB, and that's a motherfucking end.
Okay, that was the OMB from the Old Man Bungalow. Yes, this was exactly the song we used to open the show. And it was so good that I came across it on the tab, and I was like, and it started playing, and I just felt, nah, let it run. It's good enough. It's good enough. So yeah, I've already discussed about the things I like about it. The whole persona matching with it with the skill. Also, he did chip in. As far as I'm concerned, there's one further donor, which is the AOMB, who helped us with our intro video. And like I said, time is money. Money is time. Either way, you know. So thank you very much for being part of our community. All of you who've liked, subscribed, emailed, and I'm so sorry we're still getting to you. I still have John the Kid. But right now what I have open is Dr. Feelgood, Ocean Eyes, and that is our next song to be played. I also have the ending song is going to be Lucian South Africa or SA. And I am looking for this K.W.O.A.T. playlist. And honestly speaking, yeah, no, I'm not having very good results right now, which is why Revolt Records, he can't spit Lucian, he really can't. You giving me a playlist. I okay, I mean, the artist is K.W.O.A.T. And honestly speaking, like, what I am finding might not be what it is, because I am not sure I am finding a classical piece. And by the picture, I don't know if it is the song. I am not 100% sure. By that token, I won't play it unless I know the artist has given me permission to play their songs on a live broadcast. It is not something we do. We don't find random songs and just play them for views. We ask you, you say, okay, actually, I think I can trust these guys with it. And then you send it to us, and then we play it, and then we let you know our honest opinion. And if I think what I'm doing goes against, I mean, I can find TY dollar sign, I think, on the playlist, so I can see that being the playlist, but and it is an artist, it's coming up, but when I look at 375, up, there we go, I see your page now. Okay, fair enough. I might have pressed something untowards there, but okay, on. This if you like, honestly guys, it's so much easier. I can just play a song, but for that one I'm just going to play Dr. Phil, and I'm going to try and work out what I'm supposed to be doing here, which particular song. By the way, KWOAT, if you could quote, I guess, if you could just tell me the name of the song I'm supposed to be playing, it would be very, very helpful. Thank you. Okay, so now is Dr. Feelgood, Ocean Eyes. Okay, now that was Dr. Feelgood and KB Ocean Eyes. First of all, where is due? I do Doff. I Doff to you both. You brought. You sat down. That was music to my ears. I'm sorry. I could not help myself. No, that was music to my ears. I'm sorry. That's what music is supposed to be. Um, whew, where do I start? Vocals were good, on point. Um, the synth flute, which you guys were talking about, on point. Um, it started a certain way and finished a certain way. It started really good, but it finished even better. That's the way it started and ended. Um, the pacing was good. I mean, by the and it matches in with the persona Dr. Feelgood, which funny enough, if I don't know if with a name like Dr. Feelgood, and then I was hearing a song like from what I'm about to play by Revolt Records, I'd expect that song from him. And yeah, Revolt. Yeah, no, for real, it was an amazing track. Revolt, you're next actually. The other person after you should be John Kidd. So John Kidd, there was two other people that said we're still here. Again, let me know and say you don't even have to say that, but I get that you're still here. So who else haven't I played? Because I found quote by Brand New Stick. I've got that. CI, me, yeah, you and Emma Fandles. So let me know again, song, artist, and I don't know why today I'm not remembering what a platform is. So song, artist, platform, in whichever order, it just makes it easier for me to find, because if it's on a tiny little list on my screen and I'm like kind of, trying to find something to play or say something, it kind of gets a little bit one of those ones. So yeah, thanks Lucian. Sorry I keep mentioning your name, but I know your name, so it's like really comfortable for me to say. So after this, I'm looking for, like I said, John Kidd. Let me know. And then like I said, if I've left you out, just hit me again. Same thing. Song, artist, platform. Please do that for me. We're gonna wrap that up soon because we've been on air for 3 hours, which is a bit more than usual, but we've had fun. And I'm looking to wrap this up tonight because life. So Brand New Stick by Quote.
Y'all ready. What's on the fake ones that you don't know? Y'all ready. Yo. Yeah. Brand new stick, nobody's on the ram too quick, boy, them a gonna. Made school without diploma. Had food take from Barcelona. Re-rock brick with Estonia. Make that trip with Macedonia. Man, them Prince, no Apollonia. Brand blue riz with Patagonia. Me no give man dabs, boy, them pack get whip with wabs. Me not for no chip for Chad, no whole shit get chip, no cap. Sweeney know we flip them raps, when I'm saw we hit them flats. Pat them down with kids for cats, man, them big get slid with slats. You a hoe, you dodgy, not my bro, my auntie. Not bole, side classy, my bole for smoke, no party. Man, them parties fussy, and them yakis wassy. Jokes want hotty, natty, no my body, petty, datty. Gang them drillers, game and steady. Treatment step man way too heavy. Run down one man up like heady. Got my flicky if it's decky. Drop the blinky, shit get wetty. Can't do jazzy, can't do sketty. Outside, man, them ready. Southside, man, them pecky. You fucked, you funny. What you drunk, you spawny. My heart keep moving, army. Got Charlie balloons up, yummy. Only food for family. Can't cut you in no Sammy. Got no use for Rammy. Orders only use a swammy. Tell my better fix the blinker, switch the plate out on the dinger. Boy, them lurking, boy, them linger. Call my murker, bring my quingers. She a slapper, she a swinger. Swear down your sweet one a minger. Me no rapper, me a chinga. Fingers wrapped around the yinger. Man, them lucky, them get touchy, get the bucket. For them snuck me, lick them head, ain't no ucky. They make pass so we get mozzie, it get splashy. Batman Gaza, bend them cuzzy with the mash shit. or is there more Airbnb? Bizman trip, mine's a DMT. Have me stripped cause of DMC.
I've been on autopilot. Phone off, Brugger, MP9 on silent. One to the heart, one in each eyelid. When it comes to the girl, I don't do no single shot.
Yo,
if
guys, what's up?
over, change to the next dude, do what I say like Simon. Cape and cow,
Live.
bust down the door, get on your knees, now no surprises. Your girl don't gave us the key, she's wildin'. Got a ting an angel in public, demon in private. Ride or die on the Bonnie and Clyde shit. Type to pull out the 9 when she is sirens. Might go brighter, take a week off to the islands. People dilate, consuming my iris. Wait, if a ting tell you she different, you never gon' listen. Let them go prove it in action and show you their character. If not, then fuck it, go riddance. We enter the lobby with Swansea precision. A couple of years and we move to the penthouse like a cigar and toast, cause we own the whole building, it's written. Yeah, fuck it, you know that it's written. Yeah, my man been packing a bag with the snow when he cracking the open and causing a blizzard. Let he is without sin, casting for stone. None getting thrown, we roll deep with the sinners. They wanting the tea on me, not cause I'm British, but cause I've been catching a lick with each one of my writtens. A long fuse, but once it's lit, then I'm pulling the triggers. Letting it spray like graffiti. I know that she love me, she never gon' keep me. I'm cancer, she pieces. I break it and beat it, the drip like a faucet. I'm leaking 3 pieces, I'm peeking. A beacon got level beyond human being. I pull it with bars to work out the beef with. If she ain't wanna talk, then I'm cracking his knees and I'm leaving.
Jeez. Alright, sorry about that, but anyway, we're back on now. Mic's still good, everything's still good. Right, yeah. Yeah, that was a Doff worthy song. A lot of good things. I think what highlighted that for me, because I'm gonna try and get through this quick. Broke Grills. I think I'm going to submit next week. If you have submitted and we haven't picked it, do it now. I'm literally gonna restrict this to 5 songs because that'll take us about maybe half an hour, and we usually sorry to break up the review with the announcement, but literally 5 songs left. So if you've been sending, this is the last one because I'm literally not gonna go that far now and keep missing my place and then trying to say, oh my god, who am I playing? That being said, back to the song. The thing that was the highlight, and I think the highlight in your strength, you already know this, but just to give you that affirmation, is your vocabulary. I think people might underestimate exactly how much vocabulary it takes. I mean, I have a pretty high vocabulary. Yours might just be a little bit higher. There's no shame in admitting that, because not only do you have an actual vocabulary which it takes to do grime, people underestimate the amount it does, because I hear the back to back. Not only was there hollow rhymes, like a rhyme at the beginning and the end of the sentence. There was also a certain kind of rhyme which was like it escapes me. When it sets up, M of Doom has that flow, but it's a different genre. No one could do and that's the bugger snow. No one could do nothing before he let the bag go. Like, yo, and like it's like you started, like it's really difficult to actually say that and make it make sense. And you like, where there's a question as to whether or not normal vocabulary, you probably still might take the cake, I'm not gonna lie, but your urban vocabulary is also massive. And yeah, no, it's very easy for the average listener and like to just kind of like circumnavigate that and just be like, it's a good song, it's a dope song, it's a hot song, and they're all right, but this is fire, brother. This is fire. And I don't know, because like grime, I mean this ain't grime, but this is like UK, it's drill. Drill came from grime. And with a name like grime and drill, there's not really much space for like suaveness, and but you did manage a bit of it. But I'm starting to wonder if maybe you could push that genre in that direction, because you're more likely to do it than I am, really. Because I like, if you can see, I like smooth black drip, if you know what I mean. I like that. And what you're doing is good. Keep it up. Because like I said, definitely lean on the vocabulary side of things. That's really good. So yeah, so Tala Newell, Our Story. I did see that, tried to play it, and then I just kind of scrolled one up, and then it absolutely just shot far away from it. So we're gonna play that now. Afterwards, Johnny the Kid, thank you all for keep submitting. Thank you for your patience because I know it's not easy. You sent on the submission, you've been watching, and this guy has asked me to submit again. I can totally understand. I am sorry, but if you look at it from my point of view, there is quite a lot to kind of, and I literally, the hardest bit is not getting distracted by what's going on. So at the end of the song, I can actually still have something to say, because if I don't listen to it throughout, there's gonna be bits I'll miss, and like, it'll be a, you know. So anyway, the whole point I'm trying to make is I see it from your side, so also try and see it a bit from my side as well. So that's my form of an apology, by the way, guys. So tell a new Our Story, and then Pen X song Broken Man. Internal rhyme schemes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. So you're a learned man myself. Sword Stack, yeah, absolutely. So anyway, let's get it on because we really don't have much time. It'll be half an hour. I will cut it. I usually don't stay this long online, but it is what it is. There was a good, and thank you all for all y'all who donated your time, your efforts, your money. That's also a good one because then I really know you're messing with us really. So let's and don't worry about it. It's not about, oh, if you're a good enough artist and I just get a chance to listen to your song without you making me feel bad before I get to listen to it, then guess what? We both win, don't we, really? So Our Story, Tara Newell.
You do not get to tell me it's not black and white. Neither one of us could be so right. As the waves crash over and we get pulled out to sea. Even if the sky was falling, I'd still wear the crown. We'd be better off if we took the high ground. As the waves crash over and we both start to drown. I hate that we went from lovers to fighters to I don't even wanna know anymore. I hate that we took a step back, took the wrong path, didn't bother closing the door. And it hurts, still hurts. But we chose where we are, left with a broken heart. Broken heart. Ignored all the red flags, all the signs we should have seen. We buried our problems 6 feet deep. As the waves crash over and we get lulled to sleep. I hate that we went from lovers to fighters to I don't even wanna know anymore. I hate that we took a step back, took the wrong path, didn't bother closing the door. And it hurts, still hurts. But we chose where we are, left with a broken heart. I hate that we went from lovers to fighters to I don't even wanna know anymore. I hate that we took a step back, took the wrong path, didn't bother closing the door. a broken heart. Broken
Okay, now that was Our Story by Tyler Newell. You wanted to say that wrong, but I think I nailed it in the end. Whatever you're doing, do not stop doing it. Except from, um, I mean, phenomenal singing. The only thing that worries me is if you keep singing about heartbreak, you might need a budget just for a psychologist. That's the only thing I've got to say on the negative side. But yeah, I mean, the right engineer could absolutely kill the vocal. You're right, but to me, it sounds good because I'm not an engineer anyway. Because the voice is something that you can't really. It's like like when something's that good, it takes a lot to make it to not, even if there is things you could do, you probably know. So you were saying that you don't do this all the time. You just did to show you could. Well, you've done it, and you showed that you could, and it looks like there was some poison there. Yes. See, I'm just saying whatever you're doing, keep doing it because no, it's not Billie Eilish. I'm sorry, that was Tyler Newell. And I expect to see you somewhere soon. I will try and keep an eye out for you. Very good. Like I knew it, innit? But it is what it is. Very good. Okay. Here's the bit that I'm missing because I thought I was getting something to review the actual song. I was doing it, but in a very roundabout way. Um, is it? I think it's vocal depth because while there's vocal range, I don't think you changed notes too many. But what you did instead was you changed the artistic language. There was a lot of metaphor in there, which it's actually really hard to do in song, especially for me. You said a lot of things without actually saying the thing. I don't know when someone says, "Oh, went from," no, you said we went from lovers to fighters to I don't even care anymore, which described, and it again it fits so perfectly well, like your artistic, what's it, language, vision, brilliance. I don't know. Um, I don't know, like there was the metaphor is what I was trying to say. Like the metaphors were very good. I mean, it's not something that's easily handled, but it was done so perfectly. I don't need to explain how it was done to know that it was good to the ear and it was good for the mind. And again, beautiful voice. Oh, you're more than welcome, darling. So thank you for gracing our ears with that. So yeah, she does sound a bit like Adele. Like I'm just saying, maybe I don't know. A lot of artists probably don't think about it, but like I mentioned a lot, I am an overthinker, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to be discovered on one of those songs because it's like an actor whose breakout role, they might not end up playing just that role, but for a while they're going to be casting those parts. I mean, not so much in Hollywood anymore, but back in the days it was a thing. But I think it's now jumped to musicians, and if you, I don't know, next time let's hear a happy song. Submit us a happy song, and I want to see what that sounds like because let's just hope your psychology bill or your heartbreak bill is not too high for you to bring us such amazing stuff. But if I was your manager, I would not at all inconvenience it in any way, should I say. So with that being said, um yeah, no, it takes a while to get there, but like sometimes some people can get there in a year, some people can get it in 7 years, but yeah, it depends on totally on the individual. So I now have 3 tabs, and that's basically if I do the calculation, that should be 15 minutes because I use the songs on my playlist to tell the time these days. I'm gonna play quickly the last Spotify song, and unless I do get a queue jump, these will be the last 3 songs that we will play tonight. I am so sorry if anybody has been skipped. I will try and see if there's any single person that we might add. I might add a 4th song, but I'm thinking this is about it for the night. Sorry, I just gotta produce a message, so I'm just gonna do that and see if there is a thing that okay. There is a remix competition also coming, so keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. There's an instrumental that will be coming on the way. vocalists can do what they want on it. Um, Producers can remix it. It is in the pipeline. We might buff it out with more details, and I can tell you more. But just to let you know, because the early bird gets the worm. So try and be early. I don't know what that would mean in terms of whether it's early the next show or whether you check your emails early or whatever. I don't know, and have more time to do it. So without further ado, I'm gonna go to "Should Pray" by Swords Tack. Then I'm gonna go to "Phoenix," Broken Man. And I'll do Lucia. We definitely slide to the side. We're gonna play out Lucian because you know what? I like speaking to him. He reaches out on me, and we have a right blast. Um, I mean, he's from South Africa. When I went to South Africa, I didn't meet a guy called Lucian, but I've been there. If that's what you're insinuating that we're doing a crony thing, but you're not. But again, thank you guys for all your submissions. We have 3 songs to go. I'm talking a lot. Let's just play "Should Pray" by Swords Tack. Here we go.
Life ain't been kind. I got to P-R-A-Y. I need joy to shine. I got to P-R-A-Y. Pain penetrated like knives. Why don't I P-R-A-Y? My heart went down like kids on a slide. I live with frowns. I should P-R-A-Y. I barely pray, faith needs to stay. God, please create change. My heart is gray, it's an unlucky stain that needs to go away. Pain, 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 broke me easily like an egg. Let me burst out in laughter, right now, not after. Darkness surrounds me like the rings of Saturn. So whichever way I go, darkness will capture. Whichever way I go, darkness will capture. My God, please cause the dark to get shattered. God, please use your powers, not in a month, day, or hour, but right now. My life's too sour. My joy got devoured. Save my soul, I hate this, yo. Please take and throw the pain, my lord. I can't stay so low. Our great days close, I remain in hope. I crave a beautiful antidote. I don't wanna hurt, I don't wanna wait. I know God heard me pray, but I gotta burst out prayers every day. Will life get worse or will smiles stay? I feel cursed, I don't wanna burst out in rage. I've earned the gift of being saved. I've earned the gift of being saved. I've earned that gift. Life ain't been kind. I got to P-R-A-Y. I need joy to shine. I got to P-R-A-Y. Pain penetrated like knives. Why don't I P-R-A-Y? My heart went down like kids on a slide. I live with frowns. I should P-R-A-Y. Swords Tack.
Okay. I'm gonna sandwich this one. I'm gonna go good, bad, good, and I'm gonna say 3 songs about the next 3 songs like really quickly. I love the theatricals, theatricals. Right. So I love that bit. You know the nah, and it's like it's a really playful. I can see you wearing like a smile frown mask while you're doing this with a high angle shot with a fisheye lens while when it comes in, I can see that. The only bad thing is I could hear you kind of swallowing a few times. It wasn't edited out. I'm not sure if you're recording yourself and editing all yourself or something. But yeah, those were the things. Also, to end it on a good note, what can I say? There was a lot of visual metaphor, should I say, a visual representation of what you're trying to say. Just like hold up, I'm just trying to have to go back quickly. Tyler, just like Tyler. So yeah, I mean, a lot of good things to be said. Just production values need bumping up a little bit, and keep going in that direction. I think there's not enough people, so you will definitely stand out. I like just how kind of silly and but sincere it is. Not to knock that at all. Or I won't knock that at all. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was very unique as a piece, and I think I like your style. It's actually pretty good. Now next we're gonna go to Phoenix Broken Man.
Father, forgive me for the things I've done and the things I'm about to say. See, at one point in time I didn't believe in you, but I was able to see your signs, and I do now. Jealousy made you trade your hand. City cars and dope, but bitch, I got the upper hand. If I'm a bike, then all my niggas gotta be kickstands. If I'm a run and go high, then God is the hit man. Pinocchio, lying hoe, nose grow just like my dick. Overload, overkill when being held by myself. Who would've want to even on earth? I cannot sleep by myself. They show me hate, but use my face just to look cool to they self. Devil talking, telling me to put a few in the clip. All aggression, ball my fist and hit a dude in the lip. Go to court, smile at the judge, and then plead the fifth. Matter of fact, tell him I did it. Devil give me the 6. 7 will never be on your side. Ain't no luck in this bitch. Swear to God, a man of God, but these demons they live inside. Y'all just made them come outside. Wanna play? They've arrived. I'm alive. Should've died. Left to tell. Now I'm well. Don't let your people go to hell. All that pain, you should heal. Now with pills. Picture how your mama feel. Like no kids at the park. Playtime isn't over here. Looking up right at the ground. Promise I won't let me down. Might as well go ahead and frown. I'm just gonna chop out their neck. Wanted you took my respect. Train me down, you can lock me up. Still ain't stopping shit. Put some weights on my back. My legs still stomping. Angels over me, so the pain feel nothing. Used to hate what niggas do, but now I see what bitches do. There's a lot of snitching, but these ditches looking empty, dude. Both got place on the table, but see you when they ate your food. Drop a fool, looking at my plate because your greedy belly never full. Know they wanna hate me, but my love is way too real for them. Loyalty is royalty, and that means blood is spilled for them. 23, Michael Jordan for my people, touch the rim. Michael Jackson grabbed my nuts and kicked the door open for me. A lot of people doubted it, looked down, it was over for me. Now I got that belt and I'ma bend your ass over my knee. Ronald Thomas Jr. is my name, fuck you, apology. I'm already proud, but is my son gonna be proud of me? Hey, started as a Jeep and now I'm trying to end off as a king. Go by what you see, not what they say, cause it's easy to hate. Walk it if you talking, cause the words you say don't mean a thing. Telling me you love me, but the picture just don't fit the frame. Breaking out this cage, and when I tell you she won't be the same. Niggas quick to shoot, they forgot they don't know how to aim. If I'm gonna kill, aim for the target, that's on everything. What's the point of going to hell without having no one to blame?
The basis behind wisdom and knowledge and understanding and foolishness. See, you can't know wisdom and knowledge, you should be a fool, but we don't want to be foolish. That's the only way you're gonna get, you gotta be a fool first. How you gonna know a fool when you're still fool? How you gonna know foolishness if you haven't been foolish?
Okay. That was Phoenix, Broken Man. I give it a tip of the top. Lot of good things out there. The only reason why the with the level of skill and should I say production value didn't get a tip was because there was too much education for me. For me, don't get me wrong. I'll hit that. The level of education versus entertainment was not in whack. To be honest, it wasn't too balanced. It was very serious of a piece. Um, and I think that's what I think he would be happy with as an artist. If he made something which was just a little bit lighter, I don't think it would appeal to himself, which would then make it kind of which is kind of it would make it a bit, you can't make music that you yourself don't want to listen to. It's a bit nah. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, it's very good. Like I said, it gets a tip at the top. I do like it. Um, Production value is there. The metaphors are there. It was slow and deliberate, not a problem. Just one little tip is that everything is black and white on your picture. When there's nothing that's really black and white these days, it will fade out. It will not stand out in a cloud. If you think about it, you went to a supermarket, excuse me, and this is just basic. I don't know. I don't know. Just laying you some game. Um, Color stands out when you buy a bag of chips. When you go to the aisle, all of them are colored differently and something to attract the eye. Um, it has nothing to do with the music, but in terms of just general promotion, if this doesn't help you, it might help someone else. Making it colorful, especially lime green is the most colorful or eye-catching color there is. It doesn't always mean a good thing because if you're attracting it to the wrong bits, it might not work well for you. But yeah, everything's solid there, tip of the top. Now we're gonna play out with Lucian essay, Slide to the Side.
Introducing the first ever all Google phone with the most layers of hardware security in a smartphone.
Oh god, I'd let an advert slip in that. I'm not gonna do that. We just did the advert thing. Well, excuse me for that. I was slightly distracted. Someone sent one of um our people, should we say, from Inhale sent me a message and all that. I need to accept that. And guess what? As soon as that happened, it was like looking at your phone and a bend approaches or something. Tries to overtake you from the other side. But anyway, like I said, thank you all for your submissions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to play you and you kind of came and went because your time was limited or whatever. We'll try and strike like a better and better balance as we go along. But today was a first for a lot of things, and we appreciate you, all of you guys. I need an honorable mentions list. I will do that. Um, and like I can remember like half the names, but not the full of the names. I will go through and I'll make a list for next time, guys. I am kind of tired. 2.5 hours. I don't usually go this long, but I just say this: thank you, every single person that has supported this show in any way, from um, liking, subscribing, coming on live to watch for however long, sharing, posting on social media, submissions, all the way down to actually sponsoring the show, and sending us something on cash, whatever avenues that you use. Thank you for that. We will use that to make this a better show that we can promise you. So now I am going to play out with Lucian and I'll say goodnight one more time. But this is our last song for tonight, unless obviously we get an emergency queue jump. But here we go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Side to side we go. I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight? Side to side we go. I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight? One glass too many, egos bumping. Rented with some Hennessy, lips feeling clumsy. You something else, like someone else.
intoxicated moments hitting so damn well. Shit, oh well. How do you know that? If we only met tonight. Raven thought I saw that. You two different alibis. Speaking from experience. Gotta waste your damn beauty on experiments. Gotta entertain these dumb ass when he's teasing you. Girl, I'm here if you're looking for a series of serious experiences. I can tell you mischievous, we're both willing, so it's steamy room. Girl, I'm feeling you. Don't tell me that you love me if we both can spell out sober. Cause alcohol is limits and we're clearly flying over. Yeah, we knew what we knew, bottoms up to his shoes, yeah. Side to side we go, I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight? Side to side we go, I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight? Tiptoe near his room, I'ma wife you up for the night. One night stands, how I'll play the groom is spelling doom. Cause you seem like the type that be falling too quick for these. Kinda feel like once our lips connect, then it's play for keys. Starting point on your knees, breath leave my spirit, it's your merit, I feel disease, obviously. Got the t-shirt, burn it up a couple times. Gotta step up and level up so I can do you right. Uncomplicate this, uncomplicate this. I don't have patience to take shit to the next level. Let's make a memory. Let's make a memory that will not subside when we wake sober. Sober. Side to side we go. I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight? Side to side we go. I just wanna know, can we just vibe tonight?
All right, guys. Thank you again for spending time with us tonight. I had a wonderful night. I am completely, not completely, but somehow really, really worn out now. But it was all good fun. Remember we're out there on the socials, Doff Reviews. Yeah, Patreon is the place to go. We have a cash up. We have we're expanding all kind of avenues. So send us your music. We play them as best as we can. If you want us queue jump, we've just implemented that feature. And a lot of others too come in. We have a competition just to remind y'all. And whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. Just to review that track before I do go, Lucian, you have a style. All it takes is for you to mature it and marinate it a little bit more. There's not really a thing that I can say. It's just you just got this style about you. The way you were kind of just narrating the whole night, whether you created it or you're describing it. The narration is superb. The vocal range is quite good, although the holding of the note is not quite there. It's not really a thing I can't ignore. And if you round off your tongue just a little bit better, if you can, it's not what you do to make it a good song, it's what to make it you do to make it better. So yeah, very good song. And you know, I give it a tip of the top, because it's the descriptions of the night, and you know, and I still got some of it still kicking around in my head. Uncomplicate this, you know. Apparently, it's really complicated and it needs to stop. So, yeah, that's it from me, your host Fighter Saga, for this particular episode. We kicked it to 240. Usually we aim for 2 hours because we want it to be kind of digestible, but not too instant, short, and forgettable. So, thank you all who've watched, especially to this point. I doff to you. You are Doff Reviews, and you are a top doffer. Until next week, thank you very much. And like I say, remember to send in your submissions, Twitter, Spotify. We'll add you through to the playlist if we can. And we're doing our best. There's so many of you now that it's getting a little bit harder to take care of you, but you know what? there is a lot to be liked about that. Thank you very much for your support, guys. And until next time, remember, stay doffing.